For 85 years, Clay County Electric has powered our community with a legacy of excellent service. And now you get power and connectivity with the same great service you've come to expect. Clay County Connect brings the world to your fingertips with reliable, affordable, high-speed broadband internet. The best part? You get the same great local service that has defined us for decades. To learn more on how we can best serve you, visit us online or call 870-857-3521.
Let's give it up for Leonard's Paintless Dent and Windshield Repair. This is Eric Leonard's second year sponsors here at CSR. Call or text Eric for all of your automotive glass needs, rock chip repairs, windshield replacement, glass replacement, and headlight restoration. They accept insurance and are mobile. Hey, they serve all of the Clay County and surrounding areas. So call or text Eric today at 870-323-0141. Eric wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. He says, go Bobcats, go.
Malone Custom Designs has a new spot downtown, and we'd love for you to come by. With our laser engraving machines, we can personalize almost any gift in our store. We do caps, knives, keychains, tumblers, stickers, decals, business cards, banners, and more. While you're here, consider booking a photography session in our new studio. Visit us at 421 Southwest 2nd Street in Corning, and let's make something special.
Depression, anxiety, PTSD, and other mental disorders can separate us from the ones we love most. We can feel lost, distant, and detached from our lives. At Affinity Counseling Services, your ability to reconnect with life and loved ones is our priority. We provide in-office and telehealth services at each of our locations in Piggott, Corning, and Kennett, Missouri. Sign up for services now at counselingwithaffinity.com.
Hey, a big shout out to Farm Service Incorporated here in Northeast Arkansas out of Corning and Noble. We appreciate them jumping on board with us here at Corning Sports Report. At Farm Service Inc., we strive to provide advanced agricultural technology with quality personalized service right here in Northeast Arkansas and Southeast Missouri. With our selection of brand name products and service technology, you can count on us to help your profits grow. They also want to mention they sell fertilizer, chemicals, seed, farm supplies, fuel, and offer custom application. Farm Service Incorporated want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season.
You can't be everywhere at once, but we can be anywhere you are. The Anywhere app by First National Bank. Putting you first, always.
Clay County Connect is powered by Clay County Electric, bringing high-speed internet to rural communities in Northeast Arkansas.
We chose Clay County Connect for our internet service. Number one, it's fiber to the house. Number two, the great local service they provide. We still have local service people right here in our community servicing us when we have trouble. Plus, we have a local office we can walk into anytime and talk to people from our area.
For more information, give us a call at 870-202-1990.
Here's a familiar face with us here at CSR. How about Jason Horner and Big Iron Auctions? Jason's been with us since the very, very beginning. I want to say thank you, Jason, for all your support here at CSR. He's your independent sales representative. You can get a hold of him at 870-598-4310. Listing equipment in Clay, Greene County in Arkansas, and Butler and Ripley County in Missouri. Again, that's Jason Horner with Big Iron Auctions, 870-598-4310. Jason wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Let's give it up to the Solaces, our friends Jerry, Rhonda, and Michael with Solace Grain Bins and S&L Irrigation. We're right there in Corning, Arkansas. Been in business 40 plus years. Grain bins and related accessories, sales and service, complete irrigation installation. And in 2019, Michael became the third generation to continue to provide these services to their customers. Get a hold of them at 870-857-3086. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. That's Solace Grain Bins and S&L Irrigation. All of us at Corning Sports Report want to say thank you to Cindy and Matt Woolard and Woolard Flying Service out of Corning, Arkansas. You can get a hold of Woolard Flying Service at 870-857-3839. Of course, they're there at the airport, 108 Airport, Highway 980 in Corning. And Matt and Cindy, huge Hog fans, which we always love, but even bigger Corning Bobcat fans. We appreciate their support here at CSR, and we appreciate all they do for the city of Corning. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Next up on the CSR sponsor video slideshow, Red Taylor Ford out of Corning, Arkansas. Hey, they've been family owned and operated since 1977. How about that? Right there off of 2nd Street, right off the main drag there in Corning, Arkansas. Get a hold of them, 870-857-3516. Red Taylor Ford in Corning, Arkansas, offering new Ford cars, trucks, SUVs, and crossovers. Visit them online at www.redtaylorford.com. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. I want to give a big thank you to Mr. Kirk Scobie in Shelter Insurance out of Corning, Arkansas. Hey, as your agent, he can help you make sure you get the right coverage at the right price while providing the quality service you expect. Feel free to give him a call to discuss your insurance options today. That's Kirk Scobie at 870-857-3211. It's auto, it's home, it's life, but it's much more than that. Kirk wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Let's give a shout out to our new sponsor, NEA Veterinary Clinic out of Corning, Arkansas. Hey, NEA Vet Clinic is a full-service animal hospital that welcomes patients for routine medical, surgical, and dental care as well as emergency treatments. Dr. Ginger Seagraves has over 20 years of veterinary experience, including regular pet wellness, diagnosing, and treating severe conditions. Beyond first-rate pet care, they make their clinic comfortable, kid-friendly, and calm so your pet can relax in the waiting room and look forward to meeting our veterinarians. Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Reach them at 870-857-5050. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. You'd be hard-pressed to find bigger Bobcat fans than these two right here. Jim and Sandy Davis of JSD Cattle Ranch. I want to thank JSD Cattle Ranch for jumping on board with us again. Multiple years of support. We really, really appreciate them. And they love us here at CSR, and we love them too. Jim Davis, we appreciate you, buddy, for helping out with this for the third, actually probably fourth year in a row. So thank you so much. JSD Cattle Ranch, go Bobcats. Let's give a shout out to Harold Implement Company out of Corning, Arkansas. Harold Implement is a proud supporter of the Corning Bobcats, family owned and operated in Corning since 1946. We are your one-stop shop for all things Polaris, Bad Boy, Ace Hardware, Yamaha Off-Road, and hunting supplies. Again, give them a call, 870-857-3931. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Harold Implement Company. Let's give it up for our new sponsor this year, Southern Breeze Heating and Cooling LLC. You see Mr. Wes Dollar and Danny Reed there on your screen. We appreciate those two guys, the owners there. Commercial, residential, whatever it may be, these are your guys. No matter how hot it gets, how cold it gets, you've got an option here. Call Wes at 870-450-3900 or Danny, 870-323-2057. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Midwest Auto Parts has been a family-owned business in the heart of Corning since 1946, when it was established at 301 West 1st Street by Thomas and Bernice George. Midwest has and continues to serve the citizens of Corning and surrounding communities with dependable parts and service. From auto parts and paint, hydraulic hoses, heavy-duty truck, farm tractor, and power unit parts, Midwest probably has what you need. From 5 generations of former and current Bobcats, Midwest Auto Parts says, go Bobcats. Get a hold of them, 870-857-3084. From all of us here at Corning Sports Report, we want to give a special shout out and a huge thank you to Miss Lisa Jett, Mr. Joe Jett, and the entire Jett family for being our primary sponsor this year at Corning Sports Report. These fine folks have done it all for the city, the high school, the athletic programs, and also us here at CSR. Always giving, always helping out any way they can. We want to say thank you, and we're excited to watch those little ones grow up and future Bobcats. We cannot wait. Again, big thank you to Miss Lisa Jet and Joe Jet, the entire Jet family. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season.
When your equipment needs service, you can rest easy knowing Legacy Equipment will handle all the heavy lifting. Literally. Purchase a John Deere 1 through 4 Series tractor from Legacy Equipment and you'll receive free pickup and delivery for life. That's right. No trailer, no problem. With Legacy Equipment, you get the convenience of keeping your compact tractor in tip-top shape without having to lift a finger. Just one more way Legacy leads. Find out more at LegacyEquipment.com.
Hands-on learning therapy services out of Corning, Arkansas. We are here for your child. Hands-on services provide speech, physical, occupational, and developmental therapy to children birth through 21 years of age. Our dedicated staff of therapists ensure each child receives the individual attention and quality of therapy he or she deserves. We provide services in the clinics, the daycares, and home settings. You can get a hold of Hands-On Learning Therapy Services at 870-520-8761. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Let's give a big thank you to Kate Pharmacy out of Corning, Arkansas, multiple-time sponsor here with the Corning Sports Report, located right here off of 500 North Missouri Avenue in Corning. Their pharmacy provides a number of services, including free delivery inside the city limits, very short wait times, compliance packaging options, a convenient drive-through, 24 hours, prescription services, vaccinations, diabetic shoes, and many, many more. Get hold of them at 870-857-6766. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Kate Pharmacy. How about my friend Matt Anders, a Corning High School alumni, and he's working with the Baker Implement Company now. They were established in 1938. How about that? They jumped on board with us here for the second year in a row. We sure appreciate Matt and all the fine folks there. Listen, 13 locations to serve you. Matt works there at Kennett, but have 13 of them throughout Arkansas and Missouri. They're your local Case IH dealer. Get a hold of Matt and the fine folks there at Kennett at 573-888-4644. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Hey, big shout out and thank you to Mr. Jared Lowe and all the fine folks there at Serenity Ridge Pet Crematory. This ain't their first time with us, and we certainly appreciate their repeat business and jumping on board with us. The fine folks there at Piggott, Arkansas. Serenity Ridge Pet Crematory is now offering pet cremation services through local veterinarian clinics. Call your local vet to see if they offer our service. Several of them around here do. Not just there in Piggott, but several around Missouri and Arkansas. If you lose your pet at home, give us a call at 1-888-286-3469 for arrangements. That's Serenity Ridge Pet Crematory. First up on our CSR sponsor video slideshow is Miss Kimberly Scroggins and Scroggin Associates in Corning, Arkansas. Tax and bookkeeping services, 20 plus years of experience. And Miss Kimberly is the owner-operator there. You can call 870-857-3765. That's their office. And ask for her. Ask for Kimberly there if you don't mind. Again, Scroggin Associates in Corning, 20 plus years of service, 870-857-3765. I love Kimberly's photo here. She's had this on here for a few years. Beautiful picture, very family-oriented. And we sure are with you this year, Kimberly. We love you. And if there's anything we can do, please let us know. That's Kimberly Associates, 870-857-3765. She wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on this season. Hey guys, it's Andy Earls here at Baldwin Chevrolet, and when I'm not here giving you these CSR live streams live in person, I'm at my full-time job there at Baldwin Chevrolet, Poplar Bluff, Missouri, and we have 4 lots full of new and pre-owned inventory. And I'd love the opportunity to earn your business. The majority of the vehicles on those 4 lots are backed by a lifetime warranty at no charge to you. That's right. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage. You can service it anywhere you'd like. A legit deal there. A lifetime warranty that covers your powertrain, engine, transmission, and drivetrain assembly for as long as you own the vehicle. Get hold of me at 501-413-9715 or come up to Poplar Bluff, Missouri and shop at one of the 4 lots here. Again, Andy Earls, Market of Excellence Award winner, Baldwin Chevrolet. Go Cats. Thank you to Mr. Brett McMillan, your agent there with State Farm Insurance in 2 locations, Corning, Arkansas and Pickett, Arkansas, for sponsoring us here at Corning Sports Report. Here to help life go right. We're your good neighbors at State Farm, providing you with the insurance and financial services you need. Get a hold of Brett and his staff at Corning at 870-857-3463 or at Pickett, 870-598-2808. Brett and his staff want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. A big thank you to our new sponsor this year, Mr. Blake Johnson and Blake Johnson Farms. You see the family photo there. I always love these family photos for their sponsorship pics. Love that. Blake's been a good pal of ours for a while, and obviously a big supporter of not only the city of Corning Bobcat Athletics, but also us here at CSR. Blake Johnson Farms, everyone at the staff there wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Let me give a big shout out to our new sponsor this year, J&N Family Farms. Love the 2 family photos there combined. I love that. That's awesome. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck from the Gleghorn and the Young families. And they're big Bobcat supporters, obviously alumni of the Corning Bobcat Athletics program. And they are our new sponsors here at CSR. Again, one more time, J&N Family Farms, wishing the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. I'd like to say thank you to our next sponsor, Noble Auto Sales, LLC, out of Corning, Arkansas. They've been in business since 1968. Financing is available, good or bad credit, and they sell clean titles. Again, that's financing for everyone. Find them at 1502 West Main Street there in Corning, Arkansas. You can go online at noblecars.com or reach them by phone, 870-268-0350. That's Noble Auto Sales, wishing the Bobcats the best of luck. All of us at CSR want to say thank you to our new sponsor this year, Mr. Scott George, and all the fine folks at Scott George Farms. Big supporters of the city of Corning Bobcat Athletics, and now of us here at Corning Sports Report. Scott jumped on here for basketball season. He wants to wish the girls and the boys the best of luck on the season here in basketball. Scott George Farms. Let's give a shout out to our new sponsor, Pocahontas Medical Clinic out of Corning, Arkansas. Pocahontas Medical Clinic is your hometown healthcare clinic. There is no place like home for our physicians. Our physician-owned multi-specialty medical group has been serving Pocahontas, Arkansas for over 30 years, and now here in Corning, Arkansas as well. You can find them at Corning, Arkansas at 400 West 4th Street. Get a hold of them at 870-631-3538. Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Again, 870-631-3538. Wishing the Bobcats the best of luck. Hey, all of us at Corning Sports Report want to say thank you to our new sponsor, ABS Excavating. They jumped on board with us this year, and we certainly appreciate them. They want to wish the Corning Bobcats, boys and girls, the best of luck on the seasons. And they want to say, go, Cats, go. That's ABS Excavating out of Corning, Arkansas. Chris and Lonnie Ballard at Ballard's Auto Repair would like to thank their loyal customers for the support and business throughout the years. Ballard's Auto Repair is a 4th-generation family-owned business here in Corning. Regular business hours are 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. Come by or call Chris or Lonnie for your auto needs, such as minor auto body repair with free estimates, auto glass installation and windshield repair, oil changes, brakes and minor mechanical work, tire sales and repair, rotating, balancing and replacement, Pro Series battery sales, and recently, as if they don't do enough already, recently they have added U-Haul rental service for all your moving needs. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. That's Ballard's Auto Repair and Auto Glass. Up next on our sponsor video slideshow is our good buddy and also our staffer, Devin Ross, and his company, Ross Audio Video. He does a little bit of everything. Bright young man and a darn good worker for us, too. We picked him up from over in the Lepanto area, and he helps out all of northeast Arkansas, southeast Missouri, a good range. He says this holiday season, don't give the gift of work
Contact him, Devin Ross, to have your gifts professionally installed, from TVs to surround sound. We do it all, and that is true. They do it all. Audio, video, lighting, and install service. You can call or text him at 870-520-0497. That's 870-520-0497. That's Ross Audio and Video.
Next up is our new sponsor, Sheer Magic by Tammy. That's Tammy McKenna, your owner there / stylist. A full service salon. That means cuts, colors, perms, and waxes with a wide range of products for the whole family. Come see Tammy McKinney or Mary Russell for all of your hair care needs. You can reach them ahead of time at 870-857-3338. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Jim's Tire and Auto Service Incorporated out of Corning, Arkansas. These fine folks, great sponsors of ours, and they do a little bit of everything for the community. At Jim's Tire and Auto, alignments, new and used tires, all oil brands, service job, brake job, tractor and truck flats, batteries, road service, mufflers, record service. They do it all over there at Jim's Tire and Auto Service. You can see them Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Or you can see them Saturday from 7 a.m. to 12 noon. Owner Jim Veneta wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Hey, here's a Bobcat right here. I mean, through and through. Bleeds black and gold, Mr. Mike Vincent. We appreciate him and his company's sponsorship each year that we've been in business here at CSR. Hey, what does Mike do? Let me tell you what he does. He's a full-time certified public accountant, tax planning and preparation, accounting and bookkeeping services. He's local, homegrown business, and him and his clients, they get to know their clients and their needs. Years of experience helping out the clients and have a long track record of stability and loyalty. Their goal is to help their clients meet their goals. And Mr. Vincent wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the year. Get a hold of them at 870-857-6221. And yet again, a new year and the same old faces here. Debbie and Bud Hill with Debbie Rose Massage there in downtown Corning, Arkansas. Miss Debbie's a licensed massage therapist. Hey, and that is her true passion, she says. But it's not just a massage place there. They also sell CBD products, and I mean a plethora of them, all kinds. Go see them at 413 Southwest 2nd Street in Corning, or call ahead 573-480-7819. And Debbie and Bud want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. And another repeat sponsor here, Miss Carrie Russum-Qureshi with Qureshi Law Firm and Wealth Management. We sincerely appreciate Carrie and all the support she has given us over the years. They're helping families and small businesses owners protect their wealth and loved ones. You can get a hold of them at 870-275-4304. Again, that's 870-275-4304. I want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Thank you, Mr. Zach Brown and Zach Brown Farms on the road to success. And we want to wish him and Shayna the best of luck. They're expecting a newborn baby not too long down the road. Congratulations, guys. We also appreciate your continued support, not just with us here at CSR. We also recognize you guys support the town, the community. They're big in certain events there in the community as well, so we really do appreciate that. But again, let's give it up for Zach Brown Farms on the road to success. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Thank you to Goodman Drug Company out of Corning, Arkansas. Yet again, a CSR sponsor, and we sure do appreciate Miss Kathy Goodman, the owner-operator there. Hey, Goodman Drug Company, serving Clay County since 2011. They are more than just a pharmacy. They are a family. As a locally owned independent pharmacy, they are able to provide their patients with the personalized healthcare experience they deserve. Get hold of them 870-857-0551. Miss Kathy and everyone at Goodman Drug wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. One of the most humble and smartest men that I know, Mr. John Seelig. I want to say thank you to him and his company, Civil Engineering Associates, that he works for there in Jonesboro, Arkansas, and also a branch in Poplar Bluff, Missouri as well. John's been great to us here at CSR. His company has sponsored us every year, and we can't say thank you enough. Hey, if you need to get a hold of them, though, 870-972-5316 out of Jonesboro, or maybe you're a little bit closer, maybe you're in the Boot Hill, you want to call the Poplar Bluff branch, 573-686-2488. That's Civil Engineering Associates. Want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Let's get up for another Corning product here. Mike Townsend Farms, LLC, right there on the outskirts of Corning. You call, we haul. That's his slogan. And he hauls some heavy equipment, all kinds of different stuff. And if you're curious of what all he hauls, give him a call, 870-926-2119. We also want to wish him and future Miss Townsend there the best of luck and tell him congratulations on the engagement. That's Mike Townsend Farms, LLC. Go Bobcats. Everybody at Corning Sports Report wants to say thank you so much to everybody at Watson Oil Company right here in beautiful Crown Free, Corning, Arkansas. Obviously a fuel supplier here in Corning, but more than that, especially to us, they have been behind us 100% from day one, and we really do appreciate it. I love the family photo too. That's awesome. Tight-knit group there, and I see some athletes in that photo too. Hey, you can find them at 406 Southeast 1st Street, right across the tracks there in Corning, Arkansas, or get a hold of them at 870-857-6366. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Hey, these folks are some big time Razorback fans. That's not the only reason why I love them, but they're also huge Corning Bobcat fans. Let's give it up for Woolard Farms. Nathan, Jennifer, Josie, Dylan, and Ashley. Thank you guys for all y'all do, not just for the city of Corning and, of course, Corning High School, Corning Bobcat Athletics, but also us here at CSR. You guys have been with us from the very beginning, and we really do appreciate you guys. That's Woolard Farms, and they want to say go Cats. Corning Sports wants to say thank you to Miss Amy Jordan and Parkview Restaurant in Corning, Arkansas. Local family-owned restaurant that serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can call ahead, you can dine in, or even go through the drive-through window for pickup. Reach them at 870-857-6884, or go see them at 1615 West Main Street. That's right off the main drag there in Corning, Arkansas. Thank you, Miss Amy Jordan, for all you do for Corning Bobcat Athletics, the city of Corning, and also us here at CSR. Thank you to the Oaks of NEA in Corning, Arkansas, and a good friend of mine right there, a classmate of mine from the class of 2006 here at Corning High School, Miss Lisa Bass. The Oaks of NEA is a beautiful outdoor wedding and event venue with a new indoor downtown location. Get a hold of them at 870-631-2279, a 5-star company. You can find them downtown at 515 Southwest 2nd Street. That is Miss Lisa Bass and Brian Bass, the Oaks of NEA. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Next up on the sponsor slideshow is K-Ron Farms out of Success, Arkansas. Hey, you want some genuine people who genuinely care about Corning athletics and the Corning Bobcats? These folks right here, Keith and Rhonda Turner, we want to say thank you guys so much. Several years in a row now they have sponsored us out of Success, Arkansas, and we certainly do appreciate it. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. Nutrient Ag Solutions. Nutrient Ag offers a wide variety of services to help out their clients in the agricultural sector, and you can find them online at nutrientagsolutions.com. And more locally here, we love our man James Varvel. Big thank you not only for what you do here with us at CSR with the sponsorship and Nutrient Ag Solutions, you always spearhead that, but all the volunteer work, the time that you put into different programs in the city of Corning and the athletics. James, we appreciate you, buddy. Nutrient Ag Solutions, go Bobcats. First Choice Healthcare, revolving around you. We want to say thank you to First Choice Healthcare out of Corning, Arkansas for their continuous support of Corning Sports Report. Hey, go by there and see them. And they do accept walk-ins over there at 1300 Creason Road in Corning, Arkansas. Or you can call ahead and schedule an appointment at 870-857-3399. Their hours of operation Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. They do have extended hours on Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Again, that's First Choice Healthcare, revolving around you. How about the Wiedemans? That's right, Jeremy, Amanda, Jaden, and Kylie. Extremely good to us here at Corning Sports Report, and always very supportive of not only the Corning Bobcats, the high school, but also the city of Corning as well.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Corning Sports Report's live coverage of some Corning Bobcat baseball. We are live on location here in God's country, beautiful crime-free Corning, Arkansas, for some Bobcat baseball on the campus of Corning High School, and we cannot wait to bring you some round ball on the diamond action. Actually, we've got two games tonight here on campus, one right across the way at the softball complex, one right here at the baseball complex. We're excited to bring them both to you live. You can find both of them here on Corning Sports Report, Facebook and YouTube. Tonight, here at the baseball field, we got our Bobcats, our beloved Corning Bobcats, battling the Trumann Wildcats. Trumann comes in 0-2 early on in the season, though. They are a higher classification, and our Bobcats are 2-0 in the early season. We're going to get right down to it. We'll do the visiting keys of the game. That's your Trumann Wildcats keys of the game. Throw strikes, limit errors in the field, and some early confidence. They've lost their first two games here, but again, it's a long season, brand new coach. Keep that in mind too. Maybe some of the growing pains as it comes with a first-year coach, and I'm sure he'll do a great job. He seems like a very nice guy, and I remember that name. I want to say he was an ex-Piggott Mohawk, but there's your Trumann keys to the game. Let's go to the Corning keys to the game. And the Bobcats 2-0 so far, 1-0 in 3A3. The reason why is because today they were supposed to play Osceola on the road. That did not happen. That game was canceled. And because of that, that is a forfeit for Osceola, which means the Bobcats are 1-0. But their keys to the game, aggressive base running. You always want to be aggressive on the base pass if you can, if you have the team to do that, obviously, if you have the wheels to do that. And put the ball in play. Sometimes it just sounds simple, but make the defense make plays. That's what I always say. Make the defense make plays. Put the ball in play. When you see guys looking at third strikes and striking out a lot in the game, you give your offense no shot, no chance there to maybe get an inning going and limit mistakes in the field. That could be anything. That could be bobbling of the ball. That could be not calling a guy off. That could be, of course, errors. Everyone thinks errors, throwing errors, fielding errors, but it's a lot more than just that. Beautiful day here for some baseball, Bobcat baseball. Be a beautiful day. And speaking of beautiful, our sponsors, you guys are beautiful in all the ways, I promise you. 62 of y'all that jumped on board this year. We cannot say thank you enough to all 62 of you guys for becoming sponsors with us this year, putting your hard-earned money with us. Man, it means so much. I know it does to me. I know it does to the rest of the staff as well. We appreciate you, your unwavering support. Thank you guys so much. Again, if you're just tuning in with us, Trumann, Corning, non-conference baseball action here. We got Katie Hampton on with us, Daniel Sherd, Blaine Jett, Wanda Roark, Joyce Huckabee. Guys, it's a one-man show. It's just me here streaming tonight, and I've got all kinds of stuff to keep up with. Normally I would keep a scorebook with me and keep up with different things like pitch counts and how many hits this person got during the game, things like that, how many hits Corning got in this inning. Won't be able to do that tonight because it's just me and I got a lot of stuff to do here. In fact, let's get you out there right now to some of our cameras. I want to go over a few of these cameras with you here. We are going to have this camera here for any kind of ball in action, ball in play, anything that's hit. We're going to this camera right here. Pre-hit, in other words, pre-swing. So in other words, on the pitch, you're going to see this camera right here from a good 385 feet away, probably through some chain link fence as well. We've got that one out there. We will have a camera that is strategically placed on first base for any close calls over there at first. I know the umpire will love that. And then we've got a camera strategically placed. Again, it's just me, so I had to strategically place these. A camera strategically placed on the pitcher to be able to get a little close-up of that pitcher. All right, guys. We're almost ready for some baseball. John Bradshaw's laughing out loud. I love that. We appreciate everyone for tuning in with us. We really, really do. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to do the best I can to do all this stuff by myself. Hey, I want to talk a little bit, if I can, before this game starts, about our millage election. That election date is tomorrow. We would love to see you get out and vote. No matter what side of the fence you are, we'd love to see you get out and vote. Let your voice be heard. That's the biggest thing with that. Let your voice be heard. Get out there and vote. If you haven't already, some people already have. Obviously, there is early voting, and some people have already done that. So we appreciate those that have. I'm definitely voting yes, but I understand if you're not. We can still be friends. I still love you, still pray for you. We're still a hometown of Corning folks. We're going to take care of each other no matter what comes of this vote. So Gayla Blanchard on with us, Stephanie Jones, Wanda Roark. We appreciate y'all tuning in with us. I'm going to go through the cameras one more time. Again, just me here, so I got a camera strategically placed right there on the pitcher, which is Seth Smith on first base with, of course, no one occupying it right now, but eventually there will be. I'm going to have a camera pre-pitch right here, looking in from about 385 foot away through the fence. And then I'm going to have that camera right there for anything that's put in play. That'll be the best I can do. Again, don't have a cameraman here. It's just me today. And I'll try to do the best to get replays in, try to do the best to get social media in, and I'll try to do the best to keep up with this scoreboard as well and also do some play-by-play while I'm at it. Seth Smith is your pitcher today for the Bobcats. The junior lefty will be giving it a ride today on the bump. And so far, I like what I see from him. The little bit I've been watching up there throwing strikes. I want to give a shout-out to the umpire as well. You can barely see him in your screen there. Let's go to one you can see him a little better. That man right there is the MVP of the day, to be honest with you. We could not I think we had an umpire late last minute that kind of bailed on us for whatever reason. And that umpire right there saved the day. So big thank you to that young man. Without him, we literally could not do this. All right, guys. Our first batter coming to the plate. It's going to be the lefty, number 10, Greenwell, for Trumann. Here we go. As the game will start at 4:33 in the afternoon, and it'll start with Seth Smith on the bump. He sets, squaring the bunt, foul to the left-hand side was Greenwell. And I've got to figure out this this computer system here for your on-screen graphics so I can keep up with pitch counts and strikes and balls. It's been a while since I've done this, as Royce Burkhart tunes in with us as well. Infield seems to be normal depth here. Not really worried about the bunt. Here comes the second pitch, right down the heart, right up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit for the Wildcats. Rounding first is Greenwell, and he'll be on first with no outs. The leadoff runner on here in the opening moments of this ball game. And next up for Truman's going to be a right-hander. Go from left to right here. It's going to be Cameron. And Cameron steps into the batter's box. Smith gives a look over to first base. And now he's going to throw it over there. Close play over there. Try to get you over there if I can. Again, guys, it's just me here, so I'm switching cameras. I'm doing a little bit of everything. Or trying to, anyways. Honestly, not doing a very good job early on here. Again, that's Cameron, your third baseman for the visiting Wildcats of Trumann. Smith, he's going to give a look. Now he's going to come home low. Ball one. Good snag there by your catcher, Mr. Rodney Rapert. Take a look over at first base. This is the lead that Greenwell has over there. 1-0 count. Smith with the delivery. Chopper off the knee, actually off the shin of Cameron. Hope he's okay. Let's see if they give him a second. Coach asked if he's good or not. Boy, that hurt me just watching. Let's watch the replay here. Ooh, yeah, right under the knee. Right under the knee there. That is not what you want to see. I hate that for anybody. That'll make the count 1-1, and Coach wisely comes down and talks to him. Says, "Are you sure you're okay?" Because it didn't sound good at all. It's a tough hombre right there is Cameron. Tougher than a pine knot. You're not going to get him out of this game. Take a look over at first base. You see the lead there by Greenwell. Smith sets. Going to first. They got him. They caught him in a run down over to Reed, back up top to Cummins, but he gets back. He slides in safely. First base, they had him picked off. Great job by Seth Smith. But a long throw to Cameron, and I've had you on the wrong camera, guys. I apologize. I'm trying to get these cameras right. It's really difficult when I'm up here by myself. I apologize for that. But they had him, kind of elongated throw there from McMasters to Cummings, and next thing you know, it's sliding head first back in to first safely was Greenwell. Here comes the next, showing the bunt. One hopper off the dirt. That's going to be a ball and a 2-1 count. And where I'm sitting at, I cannot see the pitch at all. I cannot see if it's off speed. I'll have to use this monitor here in front of me, really, to get any idea. But it looked like he overcooked that one a little bit. Smith's next delivery, showing bunt again, gets past the catcher. And that's going to be Greenwell at second. And just like that, they got a runner in scoring position. And also a hitter's count here for Cameron. 3-1 count. Let's see if he lets it ride. Again, Greenwell, the leadoff hitter. You assume he's got some speed, and early on it looks like he does. Base hit the outfield, probably scores a run here. Here comes the pitch from Seth. Showing bunt, holds back, that's a strike. Good job by Seth there, battling back. We had a full count. Now, I believe he was taken all the way. Now, I don't know if that was coach's call or not, but I think he was taken the entire time there was Cameron, the third baseman, and the 2-hole hitter for the Wildcats. Here comes the payoff pitch. Smith strikes him out on a low off-speeder. Great job by Seth Smith. One down here in the top of the first. Great job by Seth. And I have a camera trying to get on Seth, but the umpire is usually right in the way, and we can't quite get him. There we go. Now we got Seth in the picture there. Give the kid a little bit of love. He's up there battling here as, again, leadoff runner. You see him in your picture there. That's Greenwell at second. Up to bat's Harlow, 3-hole hitter for the Wildcats. Down and low outside, ball one. Beautiful day for some baseball. Harlow, left fielder. Lanky kid. You can see it, long arms. And I tell you what, if a kid with long arms like that if he gets around on this thing, look out. Here comes the pitch. Scooped it out of the dirt, did Rapert. Great job, young man. I tell you what, you get a catcher that doesn't quite take that serious, and that thing takes a little bit of English off that dirt. It goes right by, and all of a sudden you got a guy at third base. Good job by Rapert there. Actually made it look easy, honestly. Seth looks back. Right down Main Street on that one. Great job by Seth. And this is a little bit of an early theme here for the Bobcats. Get behind in the count and then have to battle back. Let's see if Smith can do it again. 2-1 count. Low outside. Good scoop by Rodney. 3-1 count now. Deja vu. You've got another hitter's count here. Let's see what Smith can do. Checks on the runner, Greenwell. Harlow at the plate with a 3-1 count. He rips it right over the head of the second baseman. It's going to get by the right fielder. That's going to score a run for Trumann, and that's going to be at least a double. He turns 2. He's going 3 now as Harlow. The cutoff, the relay at third, bounces off the bag. They're going to tell him to stay there, young man. And he does. And just like that, it's 1-0. I apologize. I had you on the wrong camera there. Excellent hitting there by Harlow, your 3-hole hitter. He had a 3-1 count, and he let it ride. See if Smith can shake it off here. Low pitch. He went and swung for it. Got his sand wedge out for that one, and he got a big hit right out towards right center. Cut off. It's only going to be a single, but still a run will score for the Trumann Wildcats, and it's 2-0 on a 1-out long single for that young man right there, Jones. Your designated hitter. You see him over there on first getting his lead. Just like that, 2-0 here early on. Delivery by Smith. Fouled way out in the ditch out in left field. He ambushed that one. He was sitting fastball the whole time. He was swinging away right there. Almost swung out of his shoes. Take a look over at first. Get you back to the main view here. Lennon Thomas says, beautiful day for a ball game. Yes, it is. Just wish I had a little help up here. I'm struggling with these cameras and all this, and it's hard to do all this and commentate. And I'm kind of in a bad spot. I'm right behind the umpire. I can't see a thing. Here's a pitch inside. Fouled off. Just barely got a piece of it. Was Richards. I don't know how Richards hit that ball. And if he hit it, he had to hit it near his hands. It even had a weird sound to it. I'm sure that's probably what happened on the inside part of your bat there. It did jump out, though, I will say that. 0-2 count now. Let's see if Smith can put him away here. We have seen off speed from Smith early on. Runner on first. The pitch to Richards. High and outside. He gets away. That's going to advance the DH Jones to second. And we mentioned earlier, limit mistakes in the field. We talked about that. Little things right there. He had a chance to possibly put this kid away. I'm trying to get this view here of the pitcher, but I just can't do it. The umpire's right in the way. It's okay. Here comes the delivery. Chopped barely. No, they're going to say he swung and missed. Strike three. Let's watch the replay there. I apologize from where I'm at. I thought he tipped it. And you watch the replay here from the lefty, Smith. Well, if he did tip it, it's caught anyway, so it's going to be 3 or 2 outs here in the top half of the first. That'll bring up Passmore, the shortstop for the Wildcats. First pitch inside, just a bit inside, from Smith. Now you've got a runner in scoring position. It's a little bit different animal here now. Probably not the fastest kid, the DH there for Trumann, but still, if he gets a little bit of a start. Ball's chopped. Good barehanded play there by the third base coach. That was beautiful. And I just lost one of our cameras, guys. I apologize. And we lost the camera, so I apologize about that. I don't know what happened there, but we will try to figure that out at some point. I really don't have time to figure it out, honestly. Pitch on the outside corner of the plate, but it's a strike. Great job by Seth Smith. Apologize, it should be a 1-2 count. That's what the scoreboard's saying, so I'll go with them. Next pitch, a little bit low. Good block there by Rapert. And we've got Deuces Wild here, 2-2-2. Again, guys, I apologize. I lost the camera out there. I'll just do the best we can here with what we got. High chopper. That's going to go behind us, I do believe, right over the concession stand back here. And we'll do it again. The ball had a lot of arch on it. While we're doing that, I'm going to take a quick second to make sure. Okay, so it's something on that back end. All right. I'll try between innings to get our camera back up if I can. Low pitch gets away from the catcher. 5 holding there. That's going to advance the runner to third. Three-two. Full count now for Passmore, the shortstop. Passmore just watched the pass ball go by. Now he sees a base runner on third, so any kind of a base hit now will score and get him an RBI here. Ken Smith battle back. Full count, big pitch right here. Chopped foul over the right side, and we'll do it again. Staying alive is Passmore. Smith likes to battle high when he gets 2 strikes. We'll see if he does it again here. Comes the delivery by Smith. Right down the heart of the plate. It's going to be fouled away over the left side this time. Way out in the ditch. We've got a gravel road just to the third base side of us here. And beyond that is a pretty deep ditch. So the kids will have to earn the souvenir on that one. We'll try it one more time. Full count. Here's the delivery. Pulled foul down the left field line this time. Look out, school bus driver, if he's still out there. Lennon Thomas says, you can always holler at Devin Ross. Beautiful day for ballgame. Parker Davis on. What's up with the random dude in the infield? That's an umpire. We had an umpire. That's going to be our second base umpire. Man, to be honest with you, the guy just kind of bailed on us last minute. So we had to find someone in a hurry, and that's who it is out there. We appreciate him. Wanda Oak says, you need some help. And yeah, I really do, Wanda. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know if I got enough time to run out to around this fence to center field for that camera. Low pitch in the dirt. They're going to say ball 4. And it'll be 2 on now for the Trumann Wildcats. Runners in the corners here. 2 down in the top of the first. Passmore just got on base with a pass ball. And 2 of them in the dirt. And now comes Hayes, the first baseman, with some pink batting gloves. How about that? That's a little different. Low pitch off the plate. 1 hopper. Runner advances from first to second as a 1-0 count. Bobcats never even really looked, never really held him on or anything there. I think they're more worried about getting this third out right now. 1-0 count. Smith with a delivery. Right down central. Swung through it. Did Hayes. Ref Lee Marl's on with us as well. I will try to go fix that camera out there and dead center. I just don't know if I can run out there, figure out what's wrong with it, get it fixed, and then get back over here in time. Next pitch outside. Good job by Raypert following that pitch off one knee. Remember, there is a runner at third. Again, it's the DH. Jones, not the fastest kid on their team, I wouldn't think, being a DH, but you never know if it gets by. This is a really big backstop area here, too, at Corning. Hard line drive out to left center. It looks like a gapper. It's got a chance to bounce off the fence, and it does. That's going to be a hit. That's going to plate 2 runs, and it's going to be a stand-up double for the Wildcats. Great job by Hayes, the first baseman. As you see the replay there, Russom was trying to track it down. No shot at it. That ball was ripped. It had a motor on it. And a heck of a first inning here for the Wildcats. This may be my chance to go fix that camera. If they change pitchers, I'm going to fix this camera if I can. We got a mound visit for sure. We know that. And I think they're going to leave him in, actually. And they are going to leave him in, so I'll stay here with you. Again, runners on second. A runner on second, I should say, in Hayes. 4-0 ball game right now in favor of the Wildcats, the visiting Wildcats. Well, they came off the bus ready to play today. Pickoff attempt a little to the left of the outstretched hands of Cummings. And we'll try the first pitch to the center fielder, Shawbert. I hope that's how you pronounce that name. I can't tell if that's a U or an A. First pitch is going to be called strike on the outside part of the plate. Painting the corner there, says Smith. That's what he needs. Very few of these hitters has he been ahead of early in this ball game. Way outside, up and high. That's going to be a ball. 1-1 count. Again, 2 outs here. This is the top of the first. This was a last-second makeup game for the Bobcats and the Trumann Wildcats. Supposed to have been on the road today at Osceola. Not happening. Swung through it with Shawbert. And that's 2 strikes now. He's in the hole. As the Bobcats are down 4-0, can they get out of this inning? Again, apologize about the camera going out. We may just be stuck with this. I don't know. Here's the pitch, chopped left side. Another great grab by the third base coach. I tell you what, that is a 1,000% fielding percentage from the third base coach today at Trumann. Smith, 1-2 on the count. Again, runner at second. He delivers. Chop to the third base, and here we go, another try. Two hands, bobbled it, but he got it. He kept it in front of him. And Smith is up to 38 pitches now for the Bobcats. The lefty really getting worked here in this first inning as the sun comes out past the clouds. High pitch for ball two. It seems like to me Smith has struggled with the strike zone when it's low, so he's kind of going high with everything. You don't want any more pass balls to get by the catcher, but at some point you got to go right at him, and he does right there. Great job, Seth Smith. And we played a half of an inning, the top half of the first inning, to be exact. It's 4-0 in favor of the Trumann Wildcats. Len Thomas says field looks great too. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. That's one of the good things here about Corning is our baseball and softball fields are just immaculate, man. I mean, you cannot beat them. Beautiful, beautiful stuff here. That's credit goes to the coaches, the AD here as well, for putting in the time, the effort, and all that. Hey, we mentioned the visitors' keys of the game earlier. That was Trumann's keys of the game. Obviously, throw strikes, limit errors in the field, but early confidence. Well, guess what? You can check that one off now. They've definitely got early confidence for sure. We'll go ahead and check that one on there for you. 4-0 start at the top of the first inning. For the Bobcats, it was aggressive base running, put the ball in play, and limit mistakes in the field. We had a few of those mistakes in the field. Had a few pass balls, wild pitches. Had an opportunity to get a runner out early on at first. They caught him in a rundown and just could not come up with it. Tough outing there. Again, you're watching Corning Sports Report live. We're live on Facebook, live on YouTube. We're at Bobcat Field here in Corning, Arkansas, in God's country, as we like to call it. I want to give some love real quick to our sponsors. How about this, guys? 62 sponsors this year that jumped on board. Holy hay bills, are you kidding me? That's impressive. As I slurp my strawberry slush down. Well, we do sincerely appreciate your unwavering support. I don't think there's anywhere else in the state. I've asked a lot of people who are kind of the bigger streamers in our state. Nobody has those kind of numbers, guys. That's impressive. And we cannot say thank you enough for it. And for the Bobcats, it's going to be leading off. It's going to be Cannon Cummings. And we're hoping Cannon can get us going here. Seth Smith will be the 2-hole hitter. Reed McMaster's 3-hole hitter. And Cole Kemp will be cleanup if we can get a Bobcat on, and we sure hope we can. And you're looking at the pitcher here. And I believe that's Greenwell. It is. Lefty. We got two lefties going at it. How about that? Dueling lefties out here today. Remember Trumann, a higher classification. Kudos to Coach Kyle George, who about took one there. Good thing he hesitated coming in. He about took one off the chest there on the pitch. But, yeah, kudos to Coach George for scheduling this. Osceola kind of bailed on us last minute, and Coach George had to find somebody to play. And I know it's a higher classification, but I love that he went after this. You see Cannon Cummings on your screen, the senior. And, again, guys, I've got one camera, the main camera for the batter's view that's out in center field. For some reason, it is not working, so I've got to figure that out. But I will. Probably in between this inning, or if there's ever a pitching change, that'll be my best chance. Here comes Greenwell to the mound. Hard hit, pulled left field outside of the fence out there. One hopper off of the bus, and that's going to be just a long strike from Cannon Cummings. I'm going to tell you something. He ambushed that pitch. He was ready for it. I don't think Cannon was taken at all right there. I love it. Here comes the next from Greenwell. Smidgen outside. The catcher wanted to get affirmation from the umpire there. He kind of looked back at him and said, "Are you sure?" He definitely was painting that, or framing that pitch, I should say. Low pitch, one hopper off the shin guard of the catcher, and it's going to be a strike because it's swung right through by Cummings. Well, I'll tell you, Cannon's excited up there. He's wanting to get a hold of something. We'll see if Greenwell gives him anything to get a hold of. 1-2 is your count. And I believe it's 2-2 now. Scoreboard has 2-1, but I believe it's 2-2. And here comes the pitch from Greenwell. Ooh, the Wildcat there stepped off. Got to be careful on those step-offs. Cummings, hard line drive. Just a bit foul, though. I tell you, I think Cummings hit that on the end of the bat. I don't know how he got it that far left, though, and pulled it. He had to have been way out in front of that thing because it had a weird sound to it. I don't know if y'all could hear that at home. Probably not with the way our headsets are. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Blooper right back the pitcher. What a catch. Are you kidding me? Tumbling, stumbling, and makes the play. Holy hay bells. Great job by Greenwell for the first out of the game. My goodness. I think he tripped up going down the mound there. And remember, he's looking right at the sun, too. Keep that in mind. As 12 gauge. Seth Smith, the lefty. Got a little lefty on lefty right here. Pitcher versus pitcher. First pitch chopped over to the first baseline. Handled by the first baseman. Steps on the bag, and that's out number 2 of the bottom half of the first. Great play over there by Hayes, your first baseman. You see him right there. Up next for the Bobcats is Reed McMasters. See if he can figure out Greenwell, the lefty here. First pitch is low. 1-0 count. Got a good crowd here today, by the way, especially when it's a split day. You got softball that's home. Just, I mean, not even 100 yards. If you go fence to fence, it's probably less than 100 yards over to the far right. Matter of fact, you could probably see it on your screen a little bit. So a pretty good crowd here considering. Oh, high, up and in, a little string music there for you. Reed gave it a little bit of a glare as it went by him. Let's see if he goes outside now. 2-0 count. Greenwell needs a strike here. Reed needs a hit. Reed, opposite side. It's going to drop for a base hit. Reed's looking too. The left fielder picks it up. And about 4 steps in, he's going to stop, and he's going to round it back. Great job. Great piece of hitting there by Reedy Mack. And we got a runner on first now. First runner of the game. And that was your 3-hole hitter. And now comes the cleanup hitter, Cole Kemp. An opportunity to do a little damage here. Hey, great job of the left fielder out there. That was Harlow. He cut that off, kept it from going behind him. And the big part of that was to keep this man right here at first base. A long stare from Greenwell. He comes home. Chopped high up into the right center field area. Almost running into each other. The catch is made, though. Holy hay bells, what a catch by Schauberg. That'll be out number 3. Are you kidding me? They almost ran into each other, and instead we've got a nice catch by the center fielder. Had a long way to go. Good piece of hitting there, just got under it a little bit too much. And we played 1 inning of baseball here at Bobcat Field in Corning, Arkansas. It is Trumann 4, Corning 0. And that would have been my opportunity to probably had gotten out there and fixed the center field camera. Oh, gosh, this bugs me, guys. I don't know if y'all can see it. I don't know if you can see it from that view or not. I'm going to go to this view. No, you can't see the camera out there, can you? Oh, it's just to the left of that view right there. It's way out there behind center field, left center. And it was the camera we were using for our pre-pitch stuff, or pre-hit, I should say. And it went out on me. Go figure. Okay, guys, we got 2 streams live tonight here at Corning for you. Colton Leonard, Rich Martin on the call over at Lady Bobcat Field right across the way as they host Sloan Hendricks on a doubleheader. We got Mark Lucas on with us, Monica Lynn, Haley Cox, Bruce Caldwell, Jim Davis. We appreciate you guys tuning in with us. And while I'm at it, I'm going to take a second here, if I can, to go check on our softball game. And right now it looks like Corning is up 6-2 in the second inning of that game. So Corning up 6-2 over Sloan Hendricks in the second inning. We appreciate our guys, our staff at CSR for getting that game in for us. Just a one-man show here, but I'm going to do the best I possibly can. And you see the line score there. Trumann putting up 4 in the opening inning against Seth Smith and these Bobcats. Let's see what Corning has as we go through the lineup here. In fact, the 9-hole hitter, Smallman, for the Wildcats, I should say. I almost called them Tigers. Pitch low and in the dirt, backhanded by Rapert for ball 1. He's struggling to get ahead of the count right now. Smith's in a battle for everything. Almost identical pitch location. Of course, identical call. Good job by the umpire, by the way, early on here. Outfield plays a little bit shallow, center and right. Left field about normal. Your third baseman's up a few steps. Infield, the rest of it seems about normal for this 2-0 pitch right down Main Street. Good job, Seth. And I think Smallman was taken the entire way. I don't know if that was coach's decision or his decision, but he was definitely not taking that bat off his shoulders. 2-1 count. Always important to get that lead man. Those leadoff runners start big, crooked innings. Off speed in the dirt for ball 3. And pinch me if you heard this one. Bobcats behind the count with a 3-1 count. We've had several of these. Smith's a competitor, though. See if he can battle back high and outside for ball 4. And Smallman. Don't think he barely ever took the bat off his shoulders that entire at bat. We're going to have a pinch runner, I do believe, for Smallman. And that's going to be number 5, Hammonds, if I'm not mistaken. I appreciate Coach Trey Gossett for giving me their rosters here pre-game. I think that's who that is. I'm pretty sure that's who that is right there on first. I know who that is right there on the mound. That's Mr. Seth Smith. Let's see him go to work here. That's Carrillo. Oh, one hopper to left side. Great job by Rapert there. Watch Rapert go to work here on the instant replay. Kind of caught in between backhand scoop or sliding all the way out there. Somehow Rapert knocked it down. It's going to keep the runner at first. It's plays like that that are huge in ball games. Pickoff attempt over at first, and it's a little bit late behind the runner. I love the look, though. Rapert's not playing around over there behind the plate. I did not see what the call was. I thought it was a ball, but I could be wrong. Is it 2-0? I believe the count's 2-0. I think. As we're about to see pitch number 48 from Seth Smith here. Remember, pinch runner on at first right now. Chop foul off the catch guard behind us here. And the on-deck batter will come and get that. Actually, I apologize. We are back up to the top of the order. This is actually Greenwell right now. 2-1 count, runner on first. He's going. Low pitch. Couldn't get handled by Rapert. Bobbled it, and that's going to be another runner in scoring position. As Truman's had several of them right now early on in this game. I'll tell you, Rodney wanted a shot there to get Hammonds out and just never got the opportunity. Here comes the pitch. Chopped foul over the left-hand side. Just gets over the fence for strike 2, and we got a full count. Remember, top of your order here for the Wildcats. Smith, pitch number 51 of the day. Top of the second here. Off speed. It was so close. And that was a great job there by Seth Smith, and good job by Rapert framing it. And now we're going to have a meeting on the mound, and I believe this is going to be a switching of the pitchers here as we got runners on first and second. While they do that, I'm going to run out to center field and try to fix the camera. Squaring the bunt and a strike. Whew, I am wore out. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to catch my breath. Here's what I'm trying to do. Whew. I'm getting so old to be running like that. I don't know if y'all could see me on camera there, but I sure hope not. Oh, goodness. All right, so we got one down here in the bottom of the second. Runners on the corner. Off speed pitch, chop back to the pitcher. Off one hop, he's going to go 4 to Rayford. Makes the tag, and they're out at home. Great job by the Bobcats. Huge play right there. The wherewithal from Cannon to see that. His teammates were screaming. Rayford threw the mask off, got there in time. Excellent job there by the Bobcats. That was a big, big, big play. Up now is the DH Jones. 4-hole hitter here. Very dangerous hitter. Cannon on the mound. Low sweeping off speed for a ball. Good stop there by Rayford. Monica Lynn on with us. Levi Adams. Donald Williams-Montgomery. Rich Martin, who's supposed to be working over there, tuning in with us. Chopper between the legs of the catcher. You don't see that very often. Watch this again, folks. A chopper that went, but it went 5-hole on the catcher here. Wow. 1-1 count. 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Outside pitch. Great job by Rayford. Two ones to count. 2-1 to count. And the pitch. Outside. Good job. I tell you, Rayford is really working hard, folks. If he takes that hat off, you're going to see him dripping sweat, I promise you. This kid is really working hard. Three, 1 pitch from Cummings. Just a bit low. That's going to be a walk on 5 pitches. And I've got, I apologize, guys. I've got Smith is still the pitcher here, so I got to take him out of there. I apologize. That's probably pitch number 8, I'm going to say. And that one was a ball. Bases juice, 2 outs. Big, big, big plays here. You got Richards chops it foul over us. That's going to hit a car. And I heard the thud, so it definitely did hit the car. Cannon Cummings. Started off today at second base. He's on the bump now. 1-1 count. Oh, he wanted it. Was Richards almost bit, and they're going to say he did. They're going to say he bit on that. 1-2 count. Bases full right now of Wildcats. Can Cummings get out of this inning? Boy, that was awful close. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Deuces are wild right now. If you're a Trumann fan at home, you're taking off your hat and you're shaking it right now. Cummings to Richards. Poked out to the left side. It's going to be a base hit. It's going to be fair. Big time hit for Richards. They're going to plate 2 on this one. And a 2-run double by Richards. 6-0 is your score. Boy, he poked that one. It didn't sound like it was going very far, but it got all the way out to left field, probably 1.5 feet from the line there. Either way, heck of a job, heck of a piece of hitting there when they needed it the most. Honestly, Corning was fortunate to keep that 2 runs instead of 3. They did have the DH there on first, so that helped a little bit. As we've got Hayes. I'm sorry, it's Passmore. I do apologize. These boys kind of look similar to me. Passmore at the plate. Runners on second and third. Outside pitch. 2-0 count as Kyle Williams tunes in with us. Not the start the Bobcats wanted, but credit Trumann for that. Low for ball 3. Now, if you're Cummins, there's a couple ways to look at this. It's a 3-0 count. Passmore looks like a pretty good hitter. You do have first base open here. Keep that in mind. Right down center there. Great job. Good pitch by Cummings. He went right at him on 3-0. I think Coach Gossett was saying red light the whole way for Passmore. First base is kind of creeping in here for Corning. That's Seth Smith. Swung right through it. Great pitch. Was way out in front of that one. Trying to pull it the whole way. I don't know if you've seen his head and his shoulders, but front shoulder and head was way out towards left field there. Payoff pitch. 2 outs coming from Cummings. Low and strikes him out. Great job by Cannon Cummings as you watch the replay. Great pitch there. Cannon gets out, only gave up 2 in that inning. Obviously, those were unearned runs. He came in a tough spot, and I thought he pitched really, really well. And we have played 1.5 here at Bobcat Field. And the Bobcats will be coming up to bat. And I believe it'll be Isaiah Hollowell that'll be leading us off. I want to say thank you to our staff over at Lady Bobcat Field right now, getting those games in for us. We appreciate them. That's Colton Leonard. That's Rich Martin. You guys are rock stars, and I sure do appreciate you. Really, really do. We've got a really good staff here at CSR, man, to be able to do some of the things that we've done this year and in the last 5 years. Got to have a good staff, and we are definitely blessed with that. Speaking of softball, how about we get you a little bit of a update on that game real quick. I'm looking at the score right now. It's Corning 6, Sloan Hendricks 4, and that's in the 3rd inning. Corning 6, Sloan Hendricks 4 in the 3rd inning. Several people tuning in there. We appreciate it. Several people tuning in here with us tonight. I appreciate that too. Trying to get you guys the best possible stream I can give you. You see Greenwell on the mound did a heck of a job in that 1st inning against the Bobcats. Reed McMasters did have a good poke against him, but aside from that, it was all Greenwell, the lefty. I was trying to check in on our softball. You can almost see the softball game from there, from that view right there. You see our fence, and then just a smidgen darker color, gold or yellow. You can see the fence over there as well. Actually see a foul pole, left field foul pole in your fence, or in your view there, beyond the fence here in right field for the softball team. All right, guys. Can Corning get something going here? Get some runs going. Get something going. Anything at this point. You'll take anything at this point. If it's going to happen, it's got to start with this guy right here, one of your senior leaders, Mr. Isaiah Hollowell. And if anybody can do it, this young man can. Your 5-hole hitter for the Bobcats. Beautiful day for some baseball. Catcher's still got to get some stuff here. His back strap is not clicking, and now they're wanting to check the communications, the ear set here. I'd like to know what company they use. We use some communication stuff kind of like that, and it looks almost like the same type of stuff we use. I wonder if we could, hack into the system and kind of hear what's going on. Then you viewers would know exactly what's going on. They probably won't let us do that, though. Yeah. First pitch to Hollowell. He rips it over the second baseman, in between the shortstop and second base, almost over the second base dirt for a base hit. Good job, young man. And just like that, first runner is on for the Bobcats. It's that young man right there. Isaiah Hollowell said, hey, if anybody can get this thing started, it's him, and he definitely proved us right. Good job, young man. And up now, I believe, is Rodney Raper. They're going to do a little pickoff attempt over there at first. I tell you what, I don't think I've got Rodney Raper in here. I got to change that real quick if I can. I'm going to try anyways. Greenwell finally comes to the plate there. It's going to be a ball. That'll give me a chance to add Rodney Raper's name to this graphic system here. And that is a strike. Again, Hollowell on first. Outside pitch for a ball. I'm sorry, that was a ball on the first one, too. I apologize. It should be 2-0 as the count. And now I believe we've got Rayford on here. Let's give him some love right there if we can. There we go. Hollowell about 5 foot off the bag over at first. Greenwell to the mound. Swung right through. I mean, Rayford was wanting that one. Almost swung out of his shoes there, his cleats, if you will. Boy, if he got a hold of that, and that thing is gone. I think it's putting a hole in the Sloan Hendricks school bus over there if he hits that one. 2-1 count, Greenwell. Checks on the runner. Now he's going to throw to the runner. Almost got him. I tell you what, Hollowell hesitated there for a second. And I don't know if that was it is a hitter's count. Could that have been a hit and run? Maybe. Maybe Hollowell might have just tipped that off there by the hesitation. We shall see. The beautiful chess game of baseball. Got to love it. Greenwell, slower to the mound this time. Oh, gets past the catcher, and that's going to advance the runner. Great job by Hollowell, and he rounds. There you go. Good job, young man. It'll be a 3-1 count now. You've got a runner in scoring position. You've got a hitter's count, and you got Hot Rod Rayford up to bat. I like our chances here. Pitch number 17 from Greenwell. Checks on the runner. Now he comes home outside, and that's a walk. That'll put Rayford on first. And the first two Bobcats have both reached. Now coming up will be the freshman, Ty Price, T.Y. Let's see if Ty can get a big hit. I tell you, Ty plays a notch above a freshman, though, I promise you. Greenwell checks on his runners. Slow delivery. Price swings through it. Strike one here. I tell you, Coach is trying to get Ty to stay back a little bit here. Out ahead of some things. By the way, I think that's Hollis, the pinch runner on first base. High and outside. That'll be ball one. Good eye there from the freshman. Greenwell on the bump. Looking at pitch number 21. Very efficient first inning for Greenwell. Also a very good job at the plate by that young man. Really mixing up his deliveries. That one got past the catcher, though, and that's going to advance both runners. And now all of a sudden you got runners at second and third in scoring position here, and a hitter's count, 2-1 for the freshman. Here's the battle between the hitter and the pitcher. Greenwell. 2-1 delivery to Price, high and outside for ball three. A couple ways to look at this if you're Greenwell. Ty's not your ordinary freshman. If he gets a hold of one, it could be dangerous. You've got first base open here, and you're behind in the count here. Do you pitch around him? We'll see what they decide to do. Greenwell decides to challenge him, and it's a base hit over the leaping try from the third baseman. Great job by the Bobcats, and they get their first run thanks to Ty Price, the freshman. A young man on first base right there. And it's going to bring up Carson Dowdy. And I've got his number wrong in here for some reason. I don't know why. I'll have to fix that too. But what's just an avalanche of things that we're doing wrong today. .27 instead of 21. Dowdy watches the first pitch go by. The runner will advance to second. That's Ty Price. That was a strike there from Greenwell. Big Carson Dowdy, senior at the plate, the lefty. Ducks on the pond right now for him. High pitch. Did he call that no, he called that a ball. Okay, I was going to say. I thought I heard something else, but I guess I didn't. That was a good eye there by Dowdy. Well, the Bobcats need something here, don't they? Outside pitch, a little low. I'm going to call that one a strike. 1-2 count there for Dowdy. And Greenwell trying to get the first out of this inning as the Bobcats are trying to pounce. Down 6-1 here in the bottom of the second. Dowdy swings outside, going to be a strikeout. Great job by Greenwell. And one down in the bottom half of the second inning is going to bring up Brady Russell. Hey, we talked about these freshmen. Can they get it done? I believe that they can. Here's one of them right here. Good pitch in there by Greenwell. He was ready to attack, ready to challenge him, and he did. Second pitch outside. To the Bobcats, no matter what happens the rest of this inning, they have made Greenwell work a lot harder than he has the entire game so far. 1-1 count, one down. Outside pitch, Brady swings through it for a strike. Tell you, first baseman playing awful close to the bag over there with the lefty. Now he starts to move over, or with the righty, I should say, I'm sorry. Outside pitch. 2-2 count here. Hanging tough. Brady Russell, freshman and maybe the smallest kid on the entire diamond. Big heart, though. Oh, bounces past the catcher. Are they going to challenge him? We're going to see. Here they come. Great job there. Great base running by Hollis. And the runner at second advances to third as well. Tack on one more for the Bobcats. The catcher's going to fix his communications equipment here. And while he does that, the umpire is going to take care of home plate. Great running by Braden Hollis. And batter's going to step out. And now he's going to step back in. 3-2 count, full count, runner on third. 6-2 is their lead now for the Wildcats, and Russell goes down swinging for the second out of the second inning. Now you're back to your leadoff man, Cummings. By the way, how about Cummings coming in a big moment on the mound? I know we're talking about him hitting right now, but man, what a big, big moment that was in the top half of this inning. Yes, he did give up 2, but man, that could have been a lot worse. He did a great job. Holds the bottom hand on the bottom of the knob. Fouled straight back over us. It's going to miss the concession stand, but it will hit something. I didn't hear a thud, so it wasn't a car. Depends on what was right behind us. Usually that means your timing is dead on if it goes straight back like that. It's the launch angle you got to fix now. We'll see if Greenwell goes to that pitch again. See if he goes to the well one too many times, Greenwell that is. 0-1 count. Here comes the delivery. High and outside for a ball. Umpire's done a great job here early on, 1-1 count. Always try to give the umpire a little bit of love if we can. Especially this one, because without him we can't play today. Low pitch, chop foul back to the backstop for a strike. Bobcats down to their last striker in the bottom of the second inning. They do have a runner at third. You see that on your scoreboard. Matt Allen tuning in with us. Tab Latrell tuning in with us. Royce Burkhart said, doing a great job, Andy, for a one-man show. Thank you, Royce. I paid him to say that. And now we got Deuces Wild. If you're a Bobcat fan, pitcher gets on the bump, batter gets in the box, you're taking your hat off and you're wiggling it. 2-2-2. Colton Leonard tuning in. Big at bat here for the Bobcats. The delivery high and outside. Good job by Cummings here, working the count full. Now it's all or nothing right here. If you're Greenwell, this is your leadoff hitter here. Does he attack him? He does not. Goes outside. Good eye there by Cummings. Runners on the corners now for the Bobcats. And coming up is 12 gauge, Seth Smith. And we'll see what they call here. Boy, if you're getting a good count here, this would be a great time for a hit and run with Cummings on first with a lefty. You see him at first right there. Cummings, big-time speed, as you'd expect your leadoff hitter to have. Greenwell gives him a look. Here comes the pitch to Seth, outside low. Good job by the catcher there. That's Smallman playing big. Well, the chess match right now is just so interesting to me. See our camera kind of fade out for a second. Greenwell, the delivery, low again. I tell you, he's getting up there in pitches now. 41 pitches now for Greenwell. And the high majority of them, I think he was in single digits coming into this inning, if I'm not mistaken. The high majority of those coming this inning. Runner goes, high pitch. They're going to throw it to second anyways. That was a good throw there by the catcher. Wasn't in time to no avail, but still good throw. But the bigger thing here is you got a 3-0 count. Now, do you give Seth Smith a green light here? This will be interesting too. 3-0 count. First base is open, but surely they wouldn't try to walk to get up for Reed McMasters, would they? Ball's low. It gets away. Catcher to the backstop, and the Bobcats going to score another run. Great base running by the Bobcats. And, oh, by the way, Cummings ended up at third base on that. So all of a sudden we got a ball game, folks. And Coach Gossett understands that as well. In fact, he's going to have a little visit at the mound right now with his pitcher. And Greenwell's at 43 pitches right now. But, again, the high majority of them coming in this inning alone. I want to say thank you to all of our sponsors out there. We appreciate you guys. Without y'all, we could not do what we do. And in fact, we're going to give y'all a little love real quick. This year we had a record number of sponsors, 62 sponsors. Are you kidding me? In a small community like this, that is insane, man. You guys are rock stars. That's why we're able to do what we're able to do is because of you. And we appreciate you. We talked earlier in the game, keys of the game was throw strikes, limit errors in the field. Well, this inning here, Trumann has struggled to do both of those. And we're going to set you back up here. Bottom of the second, 2 outs. 2 Bobcats on the corners. And the cleanup hitter, the 3-hole hitter, Reed McMasters. He's already got 1 hit on the day. Greenwell, 43 pitches, a lefty. Lefty on lefty here. Greenwell going to first. Not in time. Big at bat here from Reed McMasters. How about these Bobcats battling back no matter what happens here in this at bat? Great battle and fight from the Bobcats. Ooh, inside, almost got him. Inside for a ball, off speed. Sometimes you can overcook it, and sometimes you can undercook it. I don't think he thawed that one out that time. He left it hanging, and it about hit McMasters in the knee. 1-0 count. Fastball. Oh, boy, he pulled it. He was on top of that thing. And his dugout said, Reed, that way. I'm going to tell you something. Reed ambushed that one. Man. In fact, Greenwell's going to take a second to collect himself here. Honestly, that's a good move by Greenwell. Sometimes as a pitcher, the most simplest of thing is just to breathe. And sometimes you can almost forget to do that. Fastball. I think that was a ball. Yeah, 2-1. Sorry, folks, I couldn't hear what he said there. He said runner on first getting a big lead there for the Bobcats. 2-1 count. Low pitch swung through, and the ball didn't get too far from the catcher. I thought we could advance from first there, but that ain't going to happen. Give these catchers some credit today. Smallman for Trumann and Rapert for the Bobcats have been just dynamite. Stuff that you won't see in a box score or maybe in the newspaper or in the highlights. But, man, they have done it. There goes the runner. McMasters off the first baseman. Can they corral it in time? They try. It's going to be a base hit. They're going to go to third. They don't get him. It's off the third baseman. The ball bounces loose. They better stay there. And they are. But Reed advances to second. Holy hay bales. Chaos. An absolute rocket Off the first baseman. Are you kidding me? Read him back. Holy hay bales, young man. And the first baseman's got a good strawberry on that knee, I can promise you. Goodness gracious, that ball came in hot. Now you got Cole Kemp to the plate for the Bobcats. Runners in scoring position. Here comes the first pitch by Greenwell. Off speed, chopped straight back behind us over the concession stand. And that'll be just a long strike. Man, excitement here at Bobcat Field. Cole Kemp with an opportunity to do some damage here, pitch outside. This is your cleanup hitter for the Bobcats. Would Greenwell decide to maybe pitch around him? I don't know. With Isaiah Hollowell on deck, I don't know if I would do that. Remember, Isaiah got this inning going. Matter of fact, if they can get Kemp on, they've batted around this inning. 1-1 count. Greenwell's 50th delivery. Strike. Beautiful pitch there. Will Kemp wanted that one. Credit Greenwell. He's going right at him. Cole Kemp, the newcomer for the Bobcats. Chops it over to the third baseman. He collects it, throws across the diamond. One hopper, it gets past him. It's going to be an error in the field, and that's going to score a run. Make it 2 runs for the Bobcats. Holy hay bales. And after all that, Kemp is going to end up at second. And all of a sudden, folks, we've got a tie ball game. Are you kidding me? Wow. Man, the poor first baseman this inning, bless his heart. He had a ball come at him about 100 miles an hour, it felt like. I don't know how fast it was coming, but it was coming fast. And then another one across the diamond from his own player. Couldn't quite corral it. Underthrown. Credit Cole Kemp for continuing to run there. He's at second right now. So if Isaiah, he's going to steal third. Uncontested stolen third base. How about that? The third baseman was a good 10 foot off the bag there. No one ever saw it. And I got to fix the count here. I got 2 balls, and I don't know how I have that. I apologize, guys. There we go. Maybe that'll fix it for us. I apologize, guys. Hard line drive foul. In fact, that thing's going to end up at the Agri building, I believe, by the time it's said and done. I've got 1-1. The scoreboard's got 0-2. I really didn't see. No, it is 0-2. I apologize, guys. Now it's 1-2. There we go. Again, Isaiah Hollowell, one of your senior leaders. Bobcats have batted around. They were down 6-0 coming into this inning. Hollowell chopper back to the mound. Pitcher loses his footing, collects himself, and then makes the play. 1-3 on the putout. However, the damage has been done by the Bobcats. How about this? Look at your line score. 6 runs come across the plate for the Bobcats in the bottom half of the second inning. Great job by Corning. And let's go look at our keys to the game for the Bobcats. We had mentioned this was pregame. Aggressive base running, we just saw it that inning right there. Holy hay bales. Let's go ahead and click that one because they did it. Aggressive base running, put the ball in play. As simple as that sounds sometimes. The first inning they did not. The second inning they did. And limit mistakes in the field. Let's see if they can do that. Now we've got Kenan Cummings on the mound. He's been a difference maker since he's came in. We'll see if we can keep that up. All right, I'm going to get to some social media engagement here. You see our matchup there. We'll go to our line score now. And we've got Colton Leonard on, Dan Elders on, Michelle Guthrie. Now we got a ball game. That's right, Michelle. Becca Barajas is watching, Scott Guthrie. Wanda Rourke is Trey Gossett, Truman's coach. He is. It's his first year. I believe Trey's from Piggott, if I'm not mistaken. Trey Gossett, and he is first-year head coach for the Trumann Wildcats. Katie Ford's watching. Erica Nossett's watching. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Don't forget we are live. Matter of fact, let's check on it. We are live for some softball right now, right across the way. Let's see how Colton and Rich are doing over there. 6-5 Corning in the 4th inning. Got a good one over there, too. We got a good one here, got a good one over there. Both games live on Facebook, both games live on YouTube, right here at CSR. All right, let's see if Cannon can get us out of an inning without any numbers on the board. You got to credit Trumann. Man, they have came to play. They have brought the bats for sure today. And I believe up first for the Wildcats is Hayes, the first baseman, as the first base coach is who we're waiting on here as he makes his loop around home plate. And the umpire says, let's play some ball. Hayes with the pink bat and gloves. Knees bent on the right side batter's box. First pitch a little outside from Cummings. Wanda Rourke said, I knew he is a Clay County guy. Yeah. Hey, I know he's a Piggott guy. We got to give him a little bit of a hard time. But, hey, a Clay County guy at that, we're proud of him, though. Either way, low pitch swung through, though. I tell you, Hayes would have needed a sand wedge to hit that one. Nice pitch there in the dirt. I don't know if that's where Cummings was wanting to go with it, but he did either way. And he got the swing. Here comes the delivery from Cannon. Off speed and a beauty. Oh, it curves back in. Looked like it was going to hit Hayes there for a second. High velocity rotation there as Hollowell, the shortstop, starts fading towards third base a little bit here. Big gap up the middle for Hayes right now. Low and outside in the dirt. Good snag by Rapert. 2-2 count. Outfielders are shallow in center and right. We're going to call it normal in left from Brady Russum. Isaiah Hollowell way over. Second baseman right up the middle. Big gap right now. Fouled to the right side. Staying alive is Hayes. I believe Kemp's at second now, if I'm not mistaken. That is Kemp. See if you can see where him and Hollowell are at. They really have shifted. Look, now Cole goes back. Look at the big hole up the middle. Off speed, just got a piece of it. Was Hayes. I mean, just got a piece. In fact, it hit off the end of his bat. You could hear it. 2-2 count. This is your leadoff batter in the 3rd inning, the top of the 3rd for the Wildcats. Cannon to the plate, chopped straight back over us. That's going to be foul and out of play. I don't think there's any cars directly behind the concession stand, so I think all the insurance claims are going to be fine on that one. I'll tell you what, the bus took a hit earlier, Trumann's bus, in fact. 2-2. Hayes staying alive here. Swings through this one on his knees. The ball's dropped. Rapert gets it. Scoots to his left. Makes a throw across the diamond to first and in time as they get the runner out. Great job there by Rapert. Great job by Cummings. And good job by Seth Smith of being ready. It's easy to fall asleep over there at first base. You see Seth Smith there. But he was ready for that one. Up next is Shawbert. This kid made a heck of a play. He's going to bunt right back to the pitcher. Cummings settles, collects it, throws to Smith, and there's the out. And 2 up and 2 down for the Bobcats. And this 3rd inning starting off a lot different than most of the other innings. Bobcats doing some great work here. As we have got who I believe is Smallman up to bat for the Wildcats with 2 down. Cummings' first pitch right down Main Street for a strike. Donald Williams watching. Monica Lynn, Louise Wright, Danielle Sherd. We appreciate y'all tuning in with us, guys. Here comes the pitch. The windup from Cummings. In for another strike. Boy, he's pumping strikes now. He's feeling it. Crowd's kind of getting into it here at Bobcat Field, too. What a difference it has been since Cummings has came in the game on the mound. Strike 3, got him. Good morning, good evening, good night. Great job by the senior. All right, guys, we played 2.5 here at Bobcat Field. It is the Trumann Wildcats 6. It is a Corning Bobcats 6. And we've got a dandy of a game. How are you doing, young lady? You're very welcome. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. We appreciate the fans here cheering us on. Let's check out the softball score. Let's see how they're doing right over the way over there. Corning girls up 7-5 now over Sloan Hendricks in the 5th inning. Quite a few viewers watching that one. Of course, we appreciate when you tune in with us, but we'd also love for you guys to be here if you can, live at these games. That means a lot to us. Going to go through some of these messages again here real quick. Again, record number of sponsors this year. Man, we sure do appreciate you guys. I don't know how we could do it without y'all, man. Y'all carry us. You make it easy for us for sure. Man, we got a big operation, got a lot of equipment. We got a lot of reoccurring monthly fees. In fact, we got about $600 of reoccurring monthly fees the way we do things. And we get so many games in, such a big staff too. But without you guys, man, we can't do it. We just want to say thank you. Thank you for what you do for us. And without you guys, we are absolutely nothing. So we appreciate our supporters, our backers, if you will. As you see, I believe that is still Greenwell, and it is, on the mound for the Wildcats. This has been a fun game to watch so far. I mean, an excellent game to watch. From a viewership standpoint, can't ask for anything better. I just love the fight from these Bobcats, man. Down 6-0 in this game, and could have easily been worse. Cummings come in and did a heck of a job of shutting things down. I mean, a heck of a job. And credit the defense behind him, too. Could have been a lot worse, but these Bobcats just kept fighting, and that's no surprise to me. This will be Greenwell's 55th pitch in the 3rd inning of work, and it's to Rodney Rapert, who swings through it. I mean, good, healthy cut from Rapert for strike one. That ball gets past the pitcher there to the second baseman. That's always frustrating for a pitcher. Sometimes the mental game is just a big of a deal as anything, and mental things, just little things like that can really tick off a pitcher and really get him off. And look at there, next pitch, what is it? It's a ball, high and outside. Not saying that caused that, but hey, it's probably something to do with it. Rapert, your senior, boy, if he can get a hold of one, look out. Boy, that ball came slinging downward. Great pitch by Greenwell. And there's another one that gets by him. Not a big deal, right? I mean, you don't think. But that keeps happening. It's just kind of a frustrating that little pebble in your shoes would always get you. Not the big rock you step onto the boulder. It's that little pebble. 1-2 count. Greenwell trying to battle. Chopped over to the right side. The right fielder's got an eye on it. He's under it. He's got the catch. Great job by the right fielder. I believe that's Richards. Richards on the put out there. Good hit by Rapert. Nothing to be ashamed of there. I love how he went the other way with it. Just better play there by the right fielder. Get that freshman Ty Price coming up. He was big. That came in a big spot that last inning, did Ty. First pitch is inside. In fact, it scooted him off the plate there. Almost got a shoot. I think they're telling him to wear it over there. Next pitch is outside. It's inside. It's outside. It's over 60 pitches now for Greenwell. I think in between innings I'm going to go grab me something to drink, so I may go to a sponsor video in between innings this time. Next pitch is outside. Becca Barajas with us. High rainbow of a shot to the third baseman. He camps under it and gets the great play by your third baseman, Cameron, if you're the Wildcats. Ty Price skied that one. I mean, that was a major league pop-up right there. And Carson Dowdy steps in the plate. 2 outs. See if he can avenge his last at bat against Greenwell. And he does, right up the middle. Base hit by Dowdy. How about big Carson Dowdy right there with a big-time hit? Love it. I mean, a chopper right back at the pitcher, and it had enough oomph on it to get it through. And Dowdy, he's loving it over. Look at the smile on that young man's face. I assume he's going to get a pinch runner. That's why I'm keeping it on that camera there so we can see who that pinch runner will be. Great job, young man. Coach is saying, I want to run myself. Or Dowdy's telling Coach, I want to run myself, man. Let me in here. I got some wheels. And we got number 4, Connor LeGrand. This kid's got some wheels, too. Connor, heck of a football season. Darn good basketball player as well. I'd say these freshmen, we got some good freshmen now. Speaking of freshmen, how about this at the plate right here? How about Scrappy Doo, Brady Russell? Brady chops it over the left side, foul. Hey, he went up there swinging this time, though. I like it. Beautiful day for some baseball. I know there's some weather supposedly coming at some point tonight. Don't know if it'll interfere with our game or not. I hope it doesn't. We got a lot of expensive equipment out here, but we shall see. We'll see if LeGrand, they're going to check on him. Well, I'll tell you what, LeGrand did a good job of getting back there. That was a heck of a pickoff move right there. It's always tough on these lefties. It's just a different look from a lefty. 0-1 count to the freshman, Brady Russell. In the dirt. Oh, it gets by him, and LeGrand's easily going to be at second. In fact, I thought he was going to round third or second there for a second. He decides against it. He's going to stay at second. Either way, we got a Bobcat in scoring position now for freshman Brady Russell. Check on the runner a couple times as Greenwell. Now the delivery high and outside. And Brady Russell has worked himself into a little bit of a hitter's count here, 2-1 with 2 outs. The go-ahead run is at second base right now for the Bobcats. Can we have a little 2-out rally here? Greenwell, pitch number 67 on the day. High and away outside. In fact, it gets by the catcher. LeGrand's going to end up at third, and one more of those, and the Bobcats are going to be in the lead. I tell you what, I think Smallman thought he had it and just kind of give up on it there a little bit. And now all of a sudden it's a 3-1 count. Swinging through it there is Brady Russell. Here's all the marbles right here. It's early in the game still, don't get me wrong, but this is a big, big, big pitch right here. Go-ahead runs at third base right now. Low and outside. Great take from Brady Russell. Good job, young man. How about that? That's big time. And guess what? You're back to the top of the lineup for the Bobcats. Runners on the corners here. 2 freshmen, in fact, on the corners here. We'll see what they decide to do as Kenan Cummings, the senior, comes to the plate. Going. Oh, that gets behind the catcher. They're going to say it was tipped foul. They're going to say foul ball. They're saying he didn't call foul ball. They're saying the umpire did. I just hit foul ball on my thing here, but we'll get an explanation here and a different view and opinion from the second base umpire. Okay, so okay. I took my headphones off to hear it there. That was a foul after all. Boy, it was awful close either way. Hey, kudos to the umpire for allowing the coach to come over and get a few words in, letting it go to the second base ump as well. Maybe he had a different view. I like that. That's good stuff there from the umpire. Another pitch down low in the dirt. Going to second. It's going to be overthrown. Here comes the go-ahead run for the Bobcats. Holy hay bells. That was big. LeGrand crosses home. He touches home for the 7th run. And I tell you what, Brady Russum being aggressive on the base pass right there came up big for the Bobcats. Now all of a sudden a team that was down 6-0 early on has got a 1-run lead. Wow, what a game. And we're a long way from over, folks. I think I got a camera that's sticking on us, so I apologize. We'll stay with this one. I don't know what's going on out there. We'll stay here with this one. And we lost our camera out there yet again. Yet again, we lost our center field camera. I apologize, guys. We will get it fixed, though. Chopper to the third baseman. He collects it across the diamond. Strong throw and in time for the third out. However, the Bobcats strike in a big way, and they take the lead 7-6. I'm going to run and fix this camera real quick. Way out of shape for this. Sorry, guys. I'm going to take a little bit of a breather here. Sorry, guys. Back on the headsets with you here. That was a pop out to the right field. Just bounced out of the glove there of, I believe, Ty Price out there. He had a beat on it. He was right there, just bounced out of the glove. A heck of a job, though, holding him to first base. That was big time. Great pitch there by Cummings. I believe it's a 1-1 count. I didn't see the first pitch. I was trying to get back, hustling back here after getting that center field camera fixed. That ball was tipped, foul. I've got 1-2. The scoreboard's got something totally different here. No ball, so it's 0-2. There we go. Now we got you fixed. Cummings bounces off the mound there for a second. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Runner was going. They're going to throw down at first. Not in time. And up to bat right now for Trumann is their 2-hole hitter, Cameron. Cameron's definitely done some damage today. There goes a runner. High chopper over to the first base side in foul territory. Seth Smith tracking it down. He catches it. Great job by Seth Smith. How about Seth Smith tracking that ball down? You can't see it in our instant replay because it's out of sight of our vision. It's just me here, nobody running a camera. So, unbelievable job by that man over there, number 12 in black. He looked like a quarterback scrambling in a state championship game there. I love it. One down. Still got a runner on first, though. Cummings. Off-speed pitch inside for a ball. Harlow turned with the ball, actually. That's dangerous. Last thing he wants is that bottom knob of the bat getting out there and accidentally hitting it. 1-0 count. There goes the runner. He's going to second. High pitch. Rapert's transition was not there. Couldn't get it. He popped up in time and turned his hips and shoulders and everything. It's just the transition that got him. We got a timeout. Something going on with Isaiah Hollowell's wristband. No, his belt. Hollowell's entire belt, he just threw it. If he's like me, it doesn't fit. As big as I've gotten. Here comes Cummings. His delivery to Harlow. Runner at second. One down. Right back up the middle. Hollowell gets it. Throws across the diamond and gets the out. (6-3) on the put out there. The runner did advance to third. 2 outs now for the Bobcats. Defense here in the top half of the fourth inning. And to the plate now is the DH, Jones. This kid's been on almost every time, I believe. Hard hit. It's in foul territory, I believe, down the left field line. Actually, it's going to be close. Rosso ran it down and he dropped it. Oh, my goodness. Well, if he catches it, it's an out. Either way, the runner's got to go back there. They had some discussion on the base runner from third, but it's irrelevant. It's just a long strike at that point. Now, if it was 1 out and Russum catches that, yes, the runner can advance. Incredible effort by Russum. Just couldn't quite hang on to it. I'd say right field and left field, both great efforts. Got him in the glove, but just could not close it. Outside pitch. And I've got 1-1, I believe. There we go. Now the scoreboard's got it. Here's the delivery from Cummings. Low, swung through from Jones. That was kind of an excuse-me swing. I think once he started, he couldn't stop. That's a heck of a job by Cummings there. Enticing that swing. You're one strike away from getting out of this inning unscathed. Here's the delivery outside. They were walking off the mound there. Watch the replay here. As it's 2-2. Ooh. Awful close. Either way, 2-2, 2 outs. Deuce is wild here. Off-speed pitch for a ball. So it's all over the strike zone here is Cummings. This was off-speed. Watch this beauty. Yeah, it was a little high. That's a good call there by the umpire. From my view, it looked good. Swung through it. Heck of a job by Cummings. How about that? And we've played through the midway point of the 4th inning. It is the Bobcats 7, the Wildcats 6. And, guys, I'm going to go off the headset real quick. I'm going to grab me a soda. I'll be right back.
Here, love their graphics here. Big thank you to Amanda for always helping us out with this and always answering any questions that we may have. Always supported us since day one, and it does not go unnoticed. The Wiedemans wants to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the upcoming season. How about Wiedemann Farms in Corning, Arkansas? I want to say thank you to Larry and Miss Mary Wiedemann and for all they do for us here at CSR. They've sponsored us since day one and have not wavered. They've been there through and through. You can find them at 561 County Road 131 there in Corning. And I know Miss Mary, I can't find a bigger Razorback fan than me or a Bobcat fan, maybe in the whole town, than Miss Mary. I want to say thank you to both of you guys for your unwavering support. And they want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. Next sponsor up, that would be B&B Well Drilling out of Peach Orchard, Arkansas. And the folks that own that, Mr. Brian Bass and Lisa Bass. Thank you so much, Brian. Good friend of mine and always been good to me, and I appreciate him. And good athlete back in the day as well. Hey, for all your well drilling needs, get a hold of this man right here, 870-215-3808. Again, that's Brian Bass with B&B Well Drilling out of Peach Orchard, Arkansas, 870-215-3808. Want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck on the season. I give a shout out to my friends Jessica and Trent McKinney out of Corning, Arkansas with MCK Cattle Company. Before I spoke on behalf of them, just from what I know about them, now I can speak firsthand about this company because I have been getting some of that farm-raised beef, and, man, it is absolutely delicious. Love it, extremely fresh. We do a lot of business with these folks, and we sure do appreciate them. That farm-raised beef we talked about, the cattle hauling, the custom hay, whatever it may be, get hold of MCK Cattle Company. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. You can reach them 870-323-3353. Let's get up for Carter Cox Seeds out of Noble, Arkansas, and our good buddy Michael Smith out of Corning, Arkansas for their great, great support.
And we're back here live at Bobcat Field in beautiful crime-free Corning, Arkansas. Our Bobcats rallying back to take the lead 7-6, and they put up a couple of zeros in a row on defense, and we're at the bottom half of the 4th inning as we get ready to start off with Mr. Seth Smith, the 2-hole hitter for the Bobcats. One of the many talented juniors, not only on this team, but on the basketball team, on the football team. Speaking of, congratulations to the basketball team this year. Heck of a year. Going somewhere that the program has not been in 45 years, the state tournament. Hey, Smith, opposite side to left field, running it down, hopping in the air and catching it was Harlow. Heck of a job by Harlow. Hello, Harlow. My goodness. That was nice. Boy, he made that look easy. Great rip from Seth Smith. Nothing to be ashamed of there. Just a better job defensively. And honestly, if he didn't read it well, I don't think he's catching that, and he did. Good off-speed pitch, by the way. We got a new pitcher in there, so I need to change that up here real quick if I can. That pitch count will go down to about 3 now. I need to change that up. I apologize, guys.
Let's go both ways there, Blue.
Number 4.
Hey, stay on that fastball. Hit that curveball late.
0-2 count here for Reed McMasters. Tell you, Reed's been awesome today, man. I mean, an absolute line drive earlier. Low and outside for a ball. Good eye there by Reed. And the first baseman this time is backed up about 4 foot past the dirt in the grass right now. I don't blame him. I'd be behind the right fielder if I was him. Off speed, outside again. Almost identical pitch there to the one before it. 2-2 count here. You want to be careful here. You don't want to give Reed something to hit. I think that's McLaughlin, number 26, the pitcher. This is his first inning of work. High, did he go? They're going to say he did not. Great job by Reed there. Watch the replay here. A check swing, and he just checked it. Great job there. I like the umpire giving an opportunity for the first base ump to give that call. In the dirt, and he works a walk. How about Reed McMasters? He's running down first, thinking about rounding first. He is going to round first. And they're going to look him back now. Great job by Reed McMasters either way. You got a runner on now here in the bottom of the 4th. And you've got Cole Kemp coming up. Another junior on this baseball team. You see Reed McMasters there at first. And our center field camera has frozen up yet again. And we've lost it yet again. Wow. Okay. Either way, high pitch. Thinking about going was Reed. He's going to go back instead. And how about this? My son's watching. Ty Earls, Champ's watching. Hey, son, I love you. Thank you for tuning in. Wish you could be here commentating with me, my man. See Cole Kemp there at bat, looking into the pitcher. Here comes the pitch. Inside, just a smidgen. I tell you what, Reed is very active over there. He's antsy. He's wanting to go, man. A lot of movements back and forth. He's almost trying to bait a throw. Sometimes it's just getting them to throw. You never know. If it's throwing, it's an offline throw. Bam. You got yourself an extra base. Here comes the next pitch. High and outside. They look to first. They don't throw it this time. 3-0 here. What do you do if you're Coach George? Do you give Cole Kemp any kind of a green light here? We shall see. I have a feeling he won't take the bat off his shoulders, though. We'll see. He's actually going to show bunt. If I had to guess, that's a take all the way. It is. Pitch catches the corner of the plate. Matter of fact, he painted the black end of it there. Not even the white part, the black on the plate. Good job. Good pitch there by McLaughlin. Here comes the 3-1 down low in the dirt. You got 2 runners on now for the Bobcats. First and second. What a game this has been, man. Even the softball game over there, a heck of a game. Now, I don't know if they're done yet over there or not. It looks like they might be in between games. I know they're playing a doubleheader. I know Corning was up 7-5 the last I checked in the 5th inning. They're playing 2 5-inning games is my understanding over there. So it's a doubleheader. Hopefully our Bobcats held on and won that one. Sloan Hendricks, a very good opponent. First pitch. Caught the edge of the corner for a strike. I almost said outside, but it is not. You got runners on first and second for Mr. Isaiah Hollowell, the senior. Darn good kid, too. Zayday, high pop-up. That's going to be an infield fly, or at least it should be. Second baseman lost it in the lights, though. Bless his heart. I don't know how he caught it. It was an infield fly either way, but watch this catch. You can tell he loses it in the lights right about there. He put his glove up, and it just, hey, Ma, look what I found. Right there in his glove. I give him credit, though. It was a heck of a job staying with it. That was pretty impressive. I'm not going to lie to you. I know it's irrelevant because, like I said, infield fly, he's going to be out anyways, but nonetheless. Outside pitch gets by the catcher. That's going to advance both runners. And that has been a common theme tonight for this Trumann pitching staff. Rodney Rapert. An opportunity to break this game wide open. 2 runners in scoring position, outside pitch, and he tried to pull it. That is something that is extremely hard to do. You see that off speed coming right down the heart of the plate, but then it's breaking outside. It's hard to lay off it. You're wanting to pull that thing out to left field. Your eyeballs get big, and it starts cutting outside. Chopper right behind us, over the catch fence, over the concession stand. Almost hit some blackbirds back there flying through, and it's going to be just a high arcing strike. 1-2 count, 2 outs. Bobcats down to their last strike here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Ducks on the pond here for Rodney Rapert. McLaughlin sets, kicks, fires. Outside and low. Good eye there by Rapert. Deuce is wild now for the Bobcats. If you're a Corning fan, when the pitcher gets on the rubber, the batter's in the box, you're taking that hat off with your right hand and you're wiggling it. 2-2-2 for the senior with 2 runners on. Here comes the pitch. High. Chopper to third base. It's picked up. Across the diamond. High throw off the bag. He gets back on it just in time to make the out. Heck of a job there by Trumann. What a big play that was. The first baseman, watch the replay here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. His right foot came off the bag, and then it immediately went back down. Great job by that first baseman for the Wildcats. I believe that's Hayes, the Say Hayes kid over there, making a great play. You see your line score there. Trumann, 6 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. A couple of those very costly errors, too, I might add. The Bobcats had the one big crooked inning. That was the 2nd inning. They plated 6 in the 2nd inning. Big-time stuff there. Since Cummings has came in, he has limited the damage big time. Number 7 in black. Seth Smith started this game. And Seth battled. He just did not have his stuff tonight. Speaking of Seth, right there he is. He was getting behind the counts, but by gollies, he was battling back every time. And he's been big out there on first base and also at the plate, too. We love 12 gauge. And how about this senior right here, this lanky senior here? Look at the long legs. Probably doesn't weigh 100 pounds soaking wet, but by gollies, he is a dog. He will bring it night in and night out, whether it's on the basketball court, whether it's out here on the baseball diamond. He's a big part of why we're in the lead right now. Hey, big thank you. Speaking of a big part of us, big thank you to our sponsors. 62 sponsors. Guys, that's insane. I keep saying it, but that is, guys, we're a small town compared to the rest of the state of Arkansas. There's nobody else in the state of Arkansas that has that many sponsors. That is impressive stuff right there, guys. And we certainly appreciate every single one of y'all. I'm going to go back and revisit these keys of the game here for the Bobcats. Aggressive base running, they've had that. They put the ball in play. Limit mistakes in the field. I didn't check that one just because of early on. We did not really do that. But since probably midway through that second, they have done that, and we sure do appreciate them for working hard and fixing that so we can have that as one of our keys of the game, and it actually makes sense. Sometimes we put keys to the games up there, and it doesn't even matter because it's like something that's irrelevant to the game. Well, tonight those keys have actually stuck and have actually been very important to the game, so we appreciate them for helping us at least not look too silly out here. All right, we're going to take you here to the top of the 5th inning. Remember, high school baseball, you play 7 innings, and we're at the top of the 5th right now. 7-6 is your score. Back-to-back innings of no runs for either team. How about that? First time we've had 2 zeros put on the board in the same inning from both sides. And that was last inning. These pitchers settling in. Neither one of them started, but both of them have been very worthy here. Cummings 2-0 here early on the leadoff batter, which I believe is Passmore. Passmore's our shortstop for the Wildcats. Cummings right down Main Street. LaJesta Brandon's on with us. Nikki Stadler, Colton Leonard. Appreciate y'all tuning in with us. Two-one count on Passmore. Cummings outside. Now Passmore may kind of unload here on one. I'm sorry, no, it's actually Richards. I do apologize. Passmore's got the mint green batting gloves. Richards at the plate. A little bit low, and they're going to say ball 4. Runner's going to take his base. And now we will have Passmore coming up. Leadoff runner on always spells trouble. We'll see if the Bobcats can erase that. Cummings with pitch number 52 on the night. Squaring a bunt low, and the runner on first was, a third of the way down the baseline, and that was in there for a strike by Cummings, by the way. You see the lead over there by Richards. Passmore awaiting the 0-1 count. They're going to check on the runner. That was pretty close right there. Good pickoff attempt there from Cummings. We've seen some really quick pickoff attempts from these pitchers tonight. I was grabbing me something to drink there. I did not see what that pitch was. 1-1 is our count now. There we go. Appreciate Blue for getting those hands up there for us. I got to say, he's done a great job, too, by the way. Really has. I know I mentioned that earlier, but that ball just a smidgen high. You see Richards getting a little bit bigger lead. Cummings to the plate. Chopper right up the middle. 6. Oh, it bounces off of Isaiah Hollowell. And I thought we had a 6-4-3, a double play opportunity there. Instead, it's going to be runners at first and second. That was a big, big error right there. The second error you see on your line score down there on the night for the Bobcats. And that puts that man right there on first base, Passmore. He's getting a big lead as Hayes comes to the plate. Outside for a ball. I tell you what, man, this has just a weird feeling like it could be a long inning. You've had some really close, what could have been strike 3 calls not go your way. You had what you thought could have been a double play opportunity. You don't even get a single out there. Chopper over to the near side. It's too far out for anybody to get to. That's going to be strike 1 on Hayes. It just kind of has that eerie feel. Sometimes it just, all those things don't go your way. They start compounding on top of each other. And before you know it, there's some runs across the plate. Here's Cummings, the delivery. Chopper foul back behind him. That'll be strike 2. I'll tell you, he's way out ahead of that one was Hayes. And coach over there, Gossett, saying, hey, hold on, man. Patience at the plate. He's batting on his front foot, on his toes there. He wants him to hold back a little bit here. 1-2 count. The delivery from Cummings. Hit out into center field. Right center. Price is under it. He makes the catch. No tag-ups. Good job by the freshman Ty Price for the first out of the inning. Hey, we've seen that earlier. I tell you what, look how far over he was shading. A normal right fielder is about 10, 15 foot over. I don't know if can y'all see him on the screen there. Normally your right fielder is quite a ways over there from where he's at now, but awesome job by Ty Price. He didn't have to go near as far for that one. Earlier on, though, we saw that he got to it. Heck of a job getting to it, but then it bounced out. Not this time. And how about that? Cummings gets a really good play behind him, and then all of a sudden he's pumping strikes. One out here. Pitch number 61 from Cummings tonight. Here it goes. Showing bunt. Oh, and he does go for it, and he attacked it. That's the old adage. You don't want to strike at it like that, but he does. Boy, I did not see that coming. I'm going to tell you something. The infield was not ready for it. Seth Smith was the only one flying in. Of course, there are runners at first and second. You got to figure out your defensive strategy there. Are you willing it? What are you doing there? I don't think he's going to do that again with 2 strikes, but you never know. Strike 3, caught him. Look one. Good morning, good evening, good night. Out number 2 as McLaughlin, the relief pitcher, now hitter, goes and takes a seat. Big pitch there from Kenan Cummings. Infield at normal depth. Oh, the runner's going. Throw down to third is very close, and they're going to say he's safe. Heck of a job there by both runners advancing. Now all of a sudden a run or a base hit will plate 2, and we'll get a lead for Trumann. And I just lost my phone. I apologize, guys, so I won't be able to engage with comments here. Curveball over and back around his head, essentially. 2-0 count. First base is open here, as I believe this is the leadoff hitter, Greenwell. He's been dangerous today. Keep that in mind. Here's the pitch, swinging through it. Actually, that is not Greenwell. That's Smallman. I apologize. If Smallman was to get on, then we've got leadoff man coming up, which is Greenwell. This would be a big out right here for Cummings if he can get it. Let's see if he attacks him here. Goes right at him. The old adage, don't go chasing high fastballs. A little TLC song there for you. It's actually Waterfalls, but still. Deuces wild here at Bobcat Field. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 men on. 2 players going at it mano-a-mano right here. Cummings, Smallman. Strike him out, did Cummings. Good morning, good evening, good night. Big-time strikeout for the Bobcats, and they needed that. We'll show your line score real quick, then I'm going to go get a charger for my phone. 7-6, big-time stuff there by the Bobcat defense and Kenan Cummings. All right, guys, I'm going to send it out to an ad video, and I'll be back here in probably a minute and a half.
CSR year in, year out, they're there behind us. They're also in a highly productive, irrigated, quality seed area of Northeast Arkansas. They distribute in an area from Central Arkansas to Southeast Missouri. It's a wide range. Proprietary and public groups, 4, 5, and 6 varieties, soybeans, rice, wheat, corn, and milo seed. Get a hold of them, 870-259-3231. Thank you, Michael Smith. Thank you, Carter Cox Seeds. They want to wish the Bobcats the best of luck. Next up on our sponsor video slideshow is Farm Bureau Insurance out of Corning, Arkansas. We appreciate them. They've been with us since day number 1, the entire time, all 5 years. We cannot say thank you enough to those fine folks. Cliff, Danielle, and now Nicole. We appreciate Nicole Hufford as well. She's jumped on board with them too. Obviously, her husband, her kids, and herself all help us here at CSR, and we appreciate that. Big thank you, Farm Bureau Insurance. You can find them at 2504 West Main Street there in Corning. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., closed on Saturdays. You can reach them, 870-857-6788. That's Farm Bureau Insurance. Wishing the Bobcats the best of luck. We can't say thank you enough to these continued supporters of CSR, Miss Sheila Boschlicker and Boschlicker Brother Farms. They want to wish the Corning Bobcats, the boys and girls teams, the best of luck on the upcoming season. And we appreciate all that they do for our community, the school, and obviously us here at CSR. Again, thank you so much, Sheila, and thanks everyone at Bosch Liquor Brothers Farms. Go Cats. Yet again, the same name, same faces here, Jerry and Linda Turner for Jalen Farms. Thank you guys so much. You're always so nice to me. You've done this every year with us, and it means a lot to us, the support you give us here at Corning Sports Report. They don't ever care what we say about them or what it is. They just want to support us, and that means a lot. So let's give it up for Jalen Farms, Jerry and Linda Turner. They want to say, go, Cats, go.
And we're back here with the bottom of the fifth inning. As we got strike one. Sorry, guys, I was trying to get a charger for my phone so I could kind of engage with y'all, but couldn't get it in time. So I'll have to do it the next half inning, I guess. Curveball in there and a good one for strike. Hello. That's Ty Price at the plate there, the freshman. Made a great catch out in right field. The top half of this inning. Good eye there, low pitch in the dirt. Scooped around by the catcher. Boy, I'll tell you, Smallman and Rapert have been busy tonight. These two catchers for both of these teams. 1-2 count at the bottom of the fifth. Another low pitch. Tell you what, he is throwing off speed after off speed after off speed to the freshman here. How about Ty Price hanging on, laying off those pitches? 2-2 count here. We'll see what the offering is this time. Chopper right at the shortstop. Off the wrist, and it's going to get past him. That's going to be an error on the shortstop. E6 is what we'll call it, and Ty Price is on. If our camera will finally zoom in. I think a bat went across the screen there, and it focused on it for a second. Either way, great job, Ty Price. That brings up Mr. Carson Dowdy, who had a timely hit the last time he was up. Great job by the freshman, Ty Price. You see McLaughlin. Didn't start this game, but has came in. Actually done a pretty good job for Trumann, to be honest with you. Here comes the pitch to Dowdy. Paints the outside corner for a strike. Apologize, guys. I can't engage with you right now. My phone is dead. I got a charger here. Next half inning, I'll try to get that up so I can engage with you guys. Swinging at the knees there was Dowdy. Almost leaned over into it, too. He's not happy with himself. Oh, 2 count on the senior, Carson Dowdy. Sliced it right up the middle, right at the center fielder, though, who makes the catch. That ball was slicing. It had a ton of English on it. But it's just a hard hit out. And good job out there in center. I think that's Schaubert again. And I hope that's how you pronounce his name. It looks like an A on this lineup card. But Schaubert's been unbelievable out there tonight. I mean, a heck of a center fielder for Trumann. Honestly, he has saved at least 2 or 3 runs tonight that I can recall. And here comes Brady Russell at the plate. Looking to bunt. Almost hits him. Holy smokes, that was dangerous. You squared a bunt, and then the ball's coming at you. 70-something mile an hour on the inside, and he actually got a bat on it, more like a handle on it, and poked it foul. I don't know if they go that route again. This will be interesting, though. We shall see. We'll look at the runner on first. We'll see the lead he gets. He's going. They're going to do it again. He gets the bunt down, does Russell. Pitcher picks it up, McLaughlin. Sidearm, and it runs the first baseman off the bag, and Russell's going to be safe. Yes, sir. You betcha. How about these freshmen coming up big? And McLaughlin, I don't know why. He thought he had a sidearm there, and I think that's what kind of got his throw off just a little bit. Honestly, if he had time, if he just kind of settled, composed himself a little bit there, and made that throw, it might have been a different animal. Instead, you've got runners on first and second now. Oh, dangerous pitch on the backside of the leadoff hitter Cummings. And the third error on the night could end up being very costly for Trumann. As the leadoff hitter's on. In the dirt, great job. I mean, an excellent job by Smallman. Folks, that is not easy. I want you to watch this again. Watch the catcher go to work here. Watch Smallman back here. Kept it from going 5-0. Had to slide over to get there. Good stuff there by the catcher. 2-0 delivery, off speed in the dirt. And all of a sudden, McLaughlin kind of reeling here as he's getting into the 30s now in his pitch count. Runner at first. Runner on second. You can't, well, now you can see him. There we go. Here comes the 3-0. Green light, or do your leadoff guy, you let him go? Nope, it's going to be ball four either way. See Cummins going to first. And now if you're Seth Smith, you got a golden opportunity here. As we're going to have a timeout, we're going to have a mound visit. Coach Gossett's going to take one here. I want to see if I've got a way of charging this phone while we're doing that, guys. So bear with me here. I'm going to I'll be on the headset, but I'm going to be doing something. No, it's USB-C. I'm pretty sure I've got a way to charge this thing, but I could be wrong. I'd like to engage with you guys in the comments, and also I'd like to keep up with the softball game. I know they're playing a doubleheader over there. Softball tonight. If you're at our game and you're watching, let me know maybe. If you're listening to me right now. We have people that do that, believe it or not. They'll come to the game and then I'll watch the stream. I think it's awesome, honestly. I really do. See the catcher come back. I'm going to tell you something. Smallman's played a heck of a game. Nothing to hang your head about, young man. He has played a heck of a game. Tonight is Smallman. There we go. I finally got something. Seth Smith with a big-time opportunity here for the Bobcats. Here comes his first pitch. Ducks on the pond. A little outside. Ball one. Nowhere to put him now. Here's the next. In the dirt. It gets away from the catcher. He doesn't know where it's at. It's going to play the runner for the Bobcats. Russell's going to round third. He's going to hold there. And all the runners advance for the Bobcats there. It was a big, big play there. Wow. An awful lot going on there. And the end result was a Bobcat run. The next pitch is again for a strike. Way to come back there. 1-1 count. Finally got my iPhone just about back. I'll be able to engage with you guys here in just a second. Next pitch is high. Russell was flying down that third base line. Seth says, hold on, young man. Pump those brakes. Put on the parachute. You got a runner at second, runner at third, And you got this battle right here at home. 2-run lead for the Bobcats here in the bottom of the 5th. Curveball right there in the wheelhouse. It did catch the plate. It started outside and brought its way back. 2-2 count now. Here comes this battle between McLaughlin and Smith. Seth with a chance to break this game wide open right here. The delivery, low pitch, gets away from the catcher, though. Smith's going to be safe. Russell's going to be safe at home. Runners on the corners now for the Bobcats, and they are staying alive. Holy hay bells. And there's going to be another mound visit, and this may be it for McLaughlin. As Trey Gossett wants the baseball. 9-6 is your score. Obviously, you're still within a puncher's chance here if you're Trumann. But, man, you've got 2 runners on right now, only 1 out. And, yes, they are changing pitchers. I think 14 is your new pitcher. If so, that is Harlow. Harlow had some really good at-bats earlier for the Wildcats. And the umpire's going to talk to Coach. See your huddle of Bobcats over to the right. Over the first base side, talking to Coach Drew Radcliffe as they're watching the new pitcher Harlow. You see the Trumann players in the huddle back behind the pitcher at second base. I'm trying to get this phone to work, but I cannot get it to work. So I apologize, y'all. I'd love to be able to include y'all right now, engage with y'all a little bit, but I just cannot do that. So I have literally ran out of plugins up here and do not have another one free. So let's go through our line score here. You see that big first inning by Trumann. You see the big second inning by the Bobcats. I'm going to go back to another big thing here is the third leg of that statistic. 3 errors from Trumann have all been extremely costly. Very, very costly. And I hear a lot of screaming over there at Lady Bobcat Field. Don't know what's going on over there, but something's going on. Tell you what I'm going to do. While we're waiting on the pitcher here, I'm going to do this. My gosh, it might. All right, guys, now I got that figured out. We have got Mr. Reed McMasters coming to the plate, and he has done some damage tonight. He's got another opportunity to do some more damage. The new picture on the mound. Here's the first. High and outside for ball from Harlow. This has been a fun game to watch, man. Back and forth, back and forth. Big lead over there. You can't even see him on our camera anymore. In fact, we got time. That's Seth Smith over at first base. He goes back to the bag after the time. Again, you got a runner on third and Cannon Cummings as well. Good speed on third. We'll see what Harlow decides to do here. They're going to go to first. Dangerous. And here comes Cummings. He's coming home. Under the slide, under the tag. He's safe. Holy hay bells, what a play. How about that, folks? Watch the instant replay here. Yes, sir. What a great slide. Man. Hey, and credit Seth Smith. He was out far enough, caused enough of a distraction to cause that throw in the first place from Harlow, did Seth Smith. Got to give him some credit. That was a big run right there, too. There's something about a 4-run lead that just feels better than a 3-run lead. I don't know how to explain it, but it's always been that way. 1-0 is your count. Still got the runner on first. Only one down. That's a good pitch right there. That's a good comeback from Harlow right there. One. Another good pitch. I tell you what, give Harlow some credit, man. Battling back here is Harlow. Things aren't going your way. It's easy to let the floodgates open here. Harlow's doing his best to try not to let that happen. Low, there goes the runner. Smith on his way to second. Here's a throw, not in time. And Seth Smith will swipe another bag. I tell you, Corning's base running. We said that was a key to the game, aggressive base running, and it has been. You see Smith getting out of your picture yet again. Getting a good lead on second there. You see him in your picture there. They deke him. They try to. High pitch, and Reed swung right through it. He wanted that, and that's the old don't go chasing high fastballs TLC song. Boy, I'll tell you, if Reed could have got a hold of that, though, I have no doubt it's going way out. In fact, the softball participants may have to give them a heads up out there. He's had a good game. Speaking of good games, here comes Cole Kemp. I love that view from batter and pitcher right there. Love that view. First one swung through for a strike. And if you watched on that at bat there, his head just completely came out of the batter's box. That's one of those, hey, as a coach, I'll let you have one swing. You get your first swing. Now we're going to do it my way. I want you to focus a base hit here. Next pitch is outside, gets away from the catcher, and that's going to advance the runner, Seth Smith, the third. Tell you what, these Bobcat base runners have really impressed me tonight. I mean, really impressed me tonight. Excellent job. Corning, I tell you what, being down 6-0 early on at your own home field, things aren't going your way. Can't get in a rhythm. For them to battle back like they did. And I'm going to tell you something, that second inning, that top half of that second inning when Cummins came in and they stranded, I think it was 2, or it might have been 3 runners. Well, they stranded 2 runners for sure. That was huge. 1-1 count here. Cole Kemp is your batter. Swings through a strike. High pitch. Cole turns to the fans and gives them a look. Cole, the Van Buren, Missouri implant, who was originally from Corning, chops it foul way behind us. That one might catch a vehicle. That one had enough of an angle on it. I think it will, actually. Here comes pitch number 10 from Harlow. 1-2 count. High and outside. Remember Seth Smith on third base over there. Cole Kemp getting ready. High inside, gets away from the catcher. Here comes the play at the plate. Head first slide by Smith, and he's safe. The base running tonight by the Bobcats. My goodness. It has been dynamite. As you take a look at your line score, they have broke it completely loose here in this 5th inning. 4 across the plate for the Bobcats. You like those crooked numbers if you're a Bobcat fan. Appreciate my son tuning in with me. Ty Earls over in Buffalo, Missouri right now. Get to see him this weekend. Can't wait. He's excited to come see Dad as well until he realizes what I'm going to do. I'm going to put him to work. Ain't no child labor laws up in here now. Nah, he's a good kid. Chop foul back behind us here. Certainly didn't get the parenting from me, evidently, because he is a really good kid. I tell you, I can't believe it, but man, my son Ty is a 7th grader now up here in Buffalo, Missouri. I don't know where time has gone. I know you hear those things a lot as you get older, and you're like, yeah. When you're younger, you're like, yeah, whatever. But man, it does. It just flies by. I cannot believe the kid is in 7th grade now. It just blows my mind. Oh, they hung one up there, and Kemp took care of it. Deposited it out in left field. That's going to be a base rip, and I mean an absolute rip, too, for Cole Kemp. My goodness, that ball had a thunder. It's supposed to storm tonight, but I don't think it was going to storm this soon. Cole put a rip on that one now. That's a good hit. Isaiah Hollowell, the senior, coming up. I'll tell you, Isaiah Hollowell's had a good game, too. I know he had a little miscue out there at short. But I think that's one of those deals where he was just excited, man. I think he kind of looked up before he actually grabbed the ball. He got in position. He's there. He's going to chop this one over to the second baseman. Oh, the second baseman took a weird bounce, goes off of his hand. He tried to barehand it, and that's going to put Kemp at third base. Holy hay bales. Watch this again. It took a weird hop. I don't know what it hit, but it was going right, and then it just Q-shot left, kind of like a pool shark would do, almost a trick shot. My goodness. When it rains, it pours, and right now for Trumann, it is pouring. It's a monsoon. Again, you see the line score. Corning plating 4 in this inning alone. And that'll bring up the senior Rodney Rapert, who can definitely do some damage as well. High and inside, a little chin music there. Spoke about my son, a pretty darn good athlete himself over there. I know he doesn't get that from Dad either, but I've been working hard to get him down here at Corning, but his mama ain't going for it. But, boy, if I could, I'd sure love to see him in a Bobcat uniform. High pitch up, ball number 2. I'll tell you something I like about baseball in Arkansas. Freshmen playing on the senior high team. I think that's big. I wish they would take that model like Missouri does and do it in basketball and football as well. I think it would help these smaller schools with low numbers. And he wore it. Don't rub it, young man, and he's not. There ain't nothing free about that base. Let's see if he's grimacing or anything. Nope. Tough as a pine knot. And they're going to give him a pinch runner, I believe. And coming in is going to be, I think that's Braden Hollis. I'm going to tell you something. This kid can run. This kid can scoot. You see him on first. Don't forget you got a runner on second you see there. And don't forget you got a runner on third. Hard to see from that view, but you do. Bases are loaded. Ducks on the pond for Ty Price. First pitch is a strike. Freshman with an opportunity to do some more damage here in the bottom of the 5th. As a loud roar comes from the softball field. Strike 2. Give Harlow some credit there. He went right at him. Here's the thing. If you're Harlow, don't be playing around with breaking balls in the dirt. Get him to chase up high or something. If it goes behind the catcher, it's a run. Threw it high. Great job by the catcher, though. It's Smallman getting there. I tell you, Smallman's gotten some of them, and some of them he hasn't. You can't be upset at him, though. It's tough when they're bouncing 3 foot in front of the plate and got a lot of spin on them. 1-2 pitch. They're going to call it for a strike. Backwards K to end the inning. And we have played 5 innings of baseball here at Bobcat Field. It's Corning 11, Trumann 6. That was a big 5th inning for the Bobcats. And now that I've got my phone back, let's see what I've got here. Ty says my son's watching softball too. They had a big catch from one of the softball girls. That was the roar that we heard. That was to keep the shutout going. So far, still 9-0. So is that Corning up, Ty? Is Corning winning 9-0, or is that Sloan Hendricks? I think Corning won the first one, if I'm not mistaken. It's a doubleheader over there. And let's see if I can find. Sorry, my phone's taking some time here to get ready. Ty says yes. So, hey, how about that? Lady Bobcats have a chance to sweep tonight. First game was a hard-fought win, and this one, they're up 9-0. They got the shutout going. That's awesome. I finally got my phone going again, and, yep, there it is. 9-0 Bobcats. Wow. Lights are on, of course, over there at Lady Bobcat Field, just like they are here. I don't know if you can see outside of our right field there, maybe 75 yards, fence to fence, is the softball field. It's probably can't really see it. Corning folks are going to know that's where our softball field is, and that's where our girls are playing tonight in a doubleheader versus Sloan Hendricks. Dalton Hollingsworth says, great job, boys. Let's go Bobcats. Appreciate you for tuning in, Dalton. Appreciate my son, Ty Earls, for helping out as well. As we get ready for the top half of the 6th inning. Now, we just saw Corning plate 4. We have seen Trumann plate 4 as well. This has been almost a game of runs, if you will. No pun intended, but you know what I mean. First inning, Trumann 4. Second inning, Corning 6. The 5th inning, Corning 6th. This game is far from over is my whole point of that. They can do it again just as easy. First pitch is in for a strike to the leadoff batter, by the way, Mr. Greenwell. This kid's a good ball player. This kid at the plate here. Cummings, off speed, chop foul back to the catch. The catch fence, and off of it for a strike. That's a good job there by Cummings, getting out in front of this kid. This kid's a hitter. You see the defensive alignment there. Left fielder way over right. Of course, you got a righty up there. Or lefty, I apologize. Ooh, that ball's close. Let's look at that again. Look where Brady Russell is, your left fielder. Again, lefties usually going to pull it a little more that way. Now, if he goes opposite field here, we're probably in trouble. But you do like Brady Russell's speed over there at left field, too. 1-2 pitch. Down low, speaking of, out to left center, and it finds a hole for a base hit. Bounces off the center fielder, going for 2. It's going to be close. There's a play at second. They're going to call him safe. Holy hay bells, that was close. Let's watch this again from the instant replay here. Watch the bang, bang. Ooh, that's close. That is so close at second there. Heck of a throw. Obviously, if you make the play in the first place, he's still at first. But heck of an effort, heck of a recovery out there in center. Man. Well, leadoff runner is on, and that guy has been trouble all night as Greenwell. Give him credit. 1-0 count here. 2-hole hitter Cameron, the righty. Outside pitch, and he liked it. Swings through it for a strike. It's gotten kind of quiet here. We had some invested fans for the Bobcats. Now all of a sudden it's gotten kind of quiet. Chopped foul the right side. That's going to go over there near the tarp and near the BP net. And one of the Bobcat bench players will go grab that. 1-2 count. Pitch number 75 coming up for Cummings. Outside. Fouled off to the near side first base. Smith there. He's under it. He's got a catch. Good job, young man. I tell you, Seth Smith has been doing that all night long. He's eventually going to come back in your picture. There he is. Sorry, we don't have any cameramen here. It's just me. I try to strategically place these cameras where you could see some stuff. I wanted that one there in case there's any bang-bang plays at first, and we really haven't had that. We've had maybe one play. I've almost kind of, I guess, wasted that camera, really. Well, I say that. We've had some throwbacks and stuff, obviously, so getting to see the leadoff runners and such is kind of nice, too. Speaking of runners, there's one on second right there, Greenwell. Cummings looks him back, in fact. Harlow, who's pitching right now for Trumann, up to the plate, the lefty. Oops, I hit the wrong button there. Apologize. I'm going to keep it here for just a second. And now Cummings is coming home. Down low. Good job by Rapert. I'll tell you, Rapert has done a really good job back there. There has been a couple of balls that's gotten by him. I wouldn't necessarily call that his fault. Of course, Cummings, credit him too. Really good control tonight from the senior. Hard pitch outside. Trying to pull it was Harlow. Ain't going to pull an outside pitch. Went down to get it, couldn't get it. 1-1 count now. Remember, one down here to the top of the sixth. Far from over here. 11-6 is your score. Down low, gets by the catcher, Rapert. And Greenwell's going to end up at third base. And all of a sudden, they've got a runner with any kind of hit here is probably coming home. Unless you chop it back to the pitcher, he's probably coming home here. Tara Harmon watching with us, Daniel Sherd, Kenneth Budhill, Sheila Leach, Raylene Lucy, Scott Guthrie, Debbie Rose is also watching. We appreciate everybody for tuning in with us tonight. Ooh, that was a close pitch right there. It's going to be a ball. And in fact, it's going to be a hitter's count now for Harlow, the lefty. Right on left here. Tell you, a lot of space in left center right now if he goes opposite field here, which I know is not easy for lefty, but curveball in there for a strike. Rapert lost it for a second. He corrals it. And we got a full count. Trey Gossett says, hey, calm down. Trey in his first year of coaching for Trumann. And if I'm not mistaken, that's the same Trey Gossett that was a pig at Mohawk just a few years back. Kudos to him. Low pitch for ball 4. And all of a sudden you got runners at the corners now for the Wildcats. We'll see how aggressive Harlow gets on first base. Appreciate everybody for tuning in with us. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Share that feed as we got what I believe is going to be a mound visit here for the Bobcats. Will it be a pitching change, though? We shall see. It looks like it's going to be a pitching change. And if I'm not mistaken, they're bringing in, is that Reed McMasters? I think it is. I think they're bringing in Reed McMasters to pitch. I will make sure before I clear this pitch count, but I believe that's the game plan here. And it is. So we'll clear that. Reed McMasters is coming in to pitch. Reedy Mack. I tell you, he's had a heck of a game at the plate, that is for sure. This young man. And as he comes in the game, he's nursing a 5-run lead, but he's got runners on the corner with only one out. Boy, how about like a 6-4-3, 4-6-3 double play here would be great, wouldn't it? I'd love it. Or if McMaster just goes up there and strikes out 2 guys back-to-back, that'll work too. I think we'll take that as well. I do know this. I want to say thank you to all the folks here that help out. Jared Williams for helping umpire The concession stand workers, you see them back there kind of in that screen. The clock operator as well for helping out. She's done a great job back there, Miss Whitley. Let's look at your line score real quick. Actually, let's do it a different way. Let's bring it up a little bit bigger. Let's look at it like that. Bobcats last inning, big inning. Platon 4, that was huge. You had a 1-run lead. If they couldn't have got those 4, I mean, we're looking at a really close game, a nail-biter here with runners at the corners. But they did. That's the key, though. They did. And then let's look at what we thought were the keys to the games earlier. For Trumann, it was throw strikes. Early on, they did, then they got in some trouble with that. Limit errors in the field, we have seen several from them. I think I've got them down for 4 errors, if I'm not mistaken, on the night, I believe, anyways. Early confidence, they had that. I will say that. They definitely had that. And then looking at the Bobcats, aggressive base running. We checked that one, put the ball in play. We checked that one, limit mistakes in the field. Early on, they didn't, but they have done that now, though. I will say that. And here we go. New pitcher, Mr. Reed McMasters. Here comes the first pitch from Reed, right down central for a strike. As number 13, Carrillo, gets the first look at the new pitcher. Here's the next, outside for a strike. I tell you, he's pumping it right now, and credit Carrillo, he's up there swinging. See the lead over there by Harlow. Smith holding him on. Going back to first, checking on the runner. Pops out of Smith's glove. Just a one-man show tonight. I'm here by myself. Appreciate you guys being patient with me on the stream. I'm doing the very best I can. It has not been easy at times. There goes the runner. Gets by the catcher. I think it went off the batter's foot. I think it's a hit by pitch, and that's what they're going to call it. And that actually probably saves a run for Corning. If it doesn't hit the shoe, which you could argue if it doesn't hit the shoe, maybe Rapert makes that snag too, so maybe it doesn't matter. But the point is, if he can't, that definitely just saved a run. As crazy as that sounds. Look at the lead over here for the first baseman. Can't even see him in the picture anymore. Here comes McMasters with the pitch. Low. Good job by Rapert. Nick Rapert's on with us. Monica Lynn, Jesse Wright, my sister Desi Earls. Appreciate you tuning in, Desi. Appreciate everybody tuning in with us tonight. What a game. Back and forth it's gone. Now all of a sudden an opportunity for Trumann to strike here. The base is loaded. 1-0 count. Swung right through it, did Richards. 1-1 count. One's wild now, if you will. 1-1 count, 1 out. Down by 5. You can see the second baseman there. You see his lead over there. The runner on second, I should say. You see McMasters with the windup. A little bit low. Oh, Rapert. I think Rapert's hurt. I don't know where he took one off of right there, but he took one somewhere, and he is hurt. He is bending down right now. I'm trying to get a camera off of him in case he – there we go. I'm going to leave that camera there for just a second, guys, until I make sure he's okay. Okay, well, he's going to pop right back up. Rodney Rapert, tougher than a long weekend at your in-laws or a well-done steak at Western Sizzlin'. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. High, chopped back over the lights. Hello. And it's going to fall short of the parking lot back here in the gravel. It's going to land in the grass. There's going to be some kids run after it. That's always fun watching the kids run after that. It's always a fight for that thing. It's like a souvenir until they get told they got to give it back. It's the worst feeling. That is the worst feeling. So 2-2 is your count. You're going to see the little look from the pitcher and the hitter here. And here we go. Outside now. You've got nowhere to put them. How patient will Richards be at the plate here with a full count and the bases loaded? 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases juiced. Big, big, big pitch right here from McMasters. The windup. He kicks. He deals. And it's a strike! Holy hay bells, a backwards K. That was big time there from McMasters. Let's watch the replay. Reedy Mack with a big-time pitch right there. Richards didn't agree, much to the chagrin of the Trumann faithful here, but it will bring Passmore up with 2 outs. Passmore swinging on the first pitch. Strike. Sheila Leach, you're doing a good job. I'm switching between softball and baseball. Well, thank you, Sheila. We appreciate you. Doug Reed as well. Virginia and John Harvey, some good folks there as well. We appreciate all of you guys for tuning in with us. Here's the next outside for a ball. Remember, he has nowhere to go with these people now. It's one of those things where you've got to pitch to him here. You've got to attack him. McMasters just a bit inside. That's really not a bad pitch there. I mean, I'm okay with that. Reed McMasters on the bump. Trying to get the Bobcats out of this jam. Low hit way out in left field. Deep. Rossum tracking it down. He can't get there. It's going to drop. It's going to be a base hit. That's going to plate 1 run. 2 runs are coming to score. Here comes a third. Rounding third. Going home. No throw from the cutoff man. And we've got a brand new ball game. Rossum did everything he could to track that thing down. Ton of speed out there in left field from the freshman. Just couldn't get there. Honestly, was playing a little bit shaded to the right there. Just could not get there, and we've got a brand new ball game. The tying run comes to the plate here in Hayes. We should have known how this game's gone all night, that it would come down to this. So, trying to get the look here of the pitcher and the batter, if I can get the umpire to cooperate. There we go. I love that look right there. Going back. Oops. Gets behind the second baseman there. Good job by the center fielder. I'm not even sure who's in center field now. We've had 3 of them come in and out. I think that's Cole Kemp. Good job by Cole Kemp if it is. Yes, that is Cole Kemp out there walking back. Sorry, I messed up on the switching there. I went to the wrong camera. Rich Martin tuning in with us. Old Man Radio in the overalls. Low outside, good snag there by Rapert. Man, I'm going to tell you something. This is a heck of a ball game, man. Back and forth we go. Credit Trumann, credit Corning. Neither one of these teams want to go home with a loss tonight. They have battled back from big deficits. That's a good pitch there from McMasters. And for some reason, I have got the totally wrong count. How did I do that, guys? You guys at home didn't even tell me. Y'all being nice to me tonight. I appreciate it. It's a 1-1 count here. Chop foul. I mean, hard foul, too. Folks, that ball stuck. It went off the fence, and I'm telling you right now, it never took another bounce. And it's not wet out here. We need to check that baseball. There's something going on there. The math doesn't add up. There's something with the physics and law of gravity there. It doesn't add up. I don't know how that did. Runner's going. They see him. They get off the mound and they tag him. He's out, or is it a balk? What are they going to say? He's out if it's not a balk. Let's watch the replay. So hard to see there. They're going to call a balk. I switched cameras right when he was doing that. It was really tough to see if he came forward first. Either way, 2-2 count now. Deuce is wild for the Trumann Wildcats, and you got a runner at third now. You can see him in your screen there. What a game here. Can Reed McMasters get out of this crunch? 2-2 pitch. It's for a strike. Big time play there by Reedy Mack. And the Bobcats survive that inning. It could have gotten a lot worse. It felt like a feeding frenzy there for a second. Credit Trumann, they did plate 3. They make it a ball game as we go into the final inning, the 7th inning here at Bobcat Field. Man, we appreciate you guys tuning in with us. You see the big numbers. There's been some big crooked numbers here, big innings for both teams. Trumann plating 4 in the first. In fact, Trumann was up 6-0 at one time, had an opportunity. I believe the top of the second, if Corning can end up winning this game, the top of the second is where you'll say they won it. Because the top of the second, I think it was bases loaded, or maybe second and third. And Cummins comes in and gets out of that jam. That was huge. Who knows what's happened, or who knows what would happen had he not came in and got out of that jam. Cummins has came and gone. We've went through 3 pitchers now. Well, I shouldn't say we've went through them yet. We still got McMasters. He's our 3rd pitcher. But Seth started today, then McMasters. Or then Cummings, then now McMasters. But you see the big numbers here. A long way from being over. I believe first up to bat for Corning is going to be Carson Dowdy if my list here is correct. I believe it is. What a fun night for some baseball. Beautiful, beautiful weather. I mean, you could not ask for anything better weather-wise than what we've dealt with tonight. I mean, I'm loving it. Speaking of loving it, I want to give another shout-out to our sponsors, man. You guys are awesome. Nowhere else in the state are you going to see this right here, guys. 62 sponsors. That's unbelievable. And I may actually be off on one because we added Redmond's Mobile Detailing. I don't think I have that one in there, actually. I got them in the ad video finally, but I don't think I have it on the tallied up number. So I think it's actually 63. But either way, huge number. You guys rock. We love you. Let's go through the keys of the game again. We mentioned these are all pregame stuff here. For Trumann there, you had your keys of the game. They came in with a couple of tough losses. Hey, even in both of their losses, they put up a lot of runs, though. You knew this offense had that capability. They're under first-year coach Trey Gossett, who I believe is from Piggott. This team's going to be good if they can get the defense. I think it's their biggest problem right now is the defense behind the pitching. And, of course, the Bobcats, and we've already checked off a few of them that we thought they've done good. Limit mistakes in the field, we still have a few of those. Of course, nobody's perfect. Speaking of mistakes, let's go ahead and look at that real quick. Let's run at the runs, hits, and errors here. 4 for Trumann and 2 for Corning. It's early in the season. You're going to see those things, right? You're going to see those things. That's part of it. Coming up to bat for the Bobcats, the senior, big Carson Dowdy. I love the graphics on the screen, too. Man, love that. I don't know of anybody else in the state that's putting names on the screen as the batters come up. We'll do it again, matter of fact, just as I said it. Here comes the first pitch in the 7th inning. Chopped foul back to the catch stop for a strike. 22 pitches on the night for Harlow as Brady Russum comes and grabs that foul ball. The next one inside, almost hit him actually. Kind of a little sweeper there, if you will. Gene Cherry on with us, Retha Lee Morrow. Matt Allen also tuning in. We've had a lot of people tune in and out of games tonight. We're live softball, live baseball. You guys are stuck with me for baseball. Hope that's okay. Chopped straight back foul. That's probably going to be in the ditch behind us here for strike 2. I just wonder how many baseballs are in that ditch. I wonder if they mow that ditch, or if they just. I'd say there's enough grass there. They'd have to mow it. High chopper, another one back behind us. Actually, that's a better view right there. I wonder how many they plow over when they're mowing. That'd be interesting to know. If there's any kids in Corning that need a baseball, come back here behind the baseball field and scrounge through this ditch over here. I don't really have a good view of it. I don't have anybody here on a camera tonight, or I'd show you. But chopper is going to be foul. I'll tell you what, good job by Dowdy up here, staying alive. Doing what he's got to do to stay alive. I like it. Bottom of the 6th inning, so obviously if the Bobcats could hold on next inning, this will be the last time we see them bat tonight. Right back to us, and our camera is still there. It's shaking just a little bit, but it's still there. How about Dowdy staying alive up here? Fighting off pitch after pitch. He's waiting for his pitch. He's just chopping them away. He's actually had a pretty good night tonight, has Dowdy. You see Harlow with a pitch. Dowdy over the left side. Second baseman tries to scoop it up, and it goes 5-hole. And we'll call that another error, as Dowdy's going to go to second. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? Big Carson Dowdy rumbling, tumbling, stumbling down to second base. I love it. How about 27 in black? Oh, the fans are loving it too, saying, look at them wheels. I assume he's going to get a pinch runner, and he is. It's going to be Jake Veneta. Let's watch big man come off here. Great job, young man. Oh, I love it. How about Veneta out there running? We'll give him on the screen. Veneta, the runner, as Russum is coming to the plate. You see Veneta right there in your screen. That was awesome. That was big, too, man, to be honest with you. Anytime you can get a leadoff double to start an inning, especially when you really need some runs, you know, it's getting late, man. You really need something here. That's big. And him just staying alive up there until he can get the right pitch. Looking to buzz Russum right to the pitcher. Corrals it, does Harlow good throw to first. He's out, but it does advance the runner, and that's the whole point of that. Good job there by Brady Russum. And now Cummings is coming to bat. Your leadoff hitter. And you see Veneta over there at third base. Can the senior Cummings get the freshman into home here? Good pitch by Harlow. Kind of jammed him there on the inside. If you've seen Cummings' hands, they were more towards his body when he made that swing than out and fully extended. That's a good jam shot there by Harlow, and another good pitch. I tell you what, Harlow's coming right at him. 0-2 count on the leadoff hitter here. Again, runner at third there. That's Jake Veneta, the freshman. Possible big insurance run for Corning. We'll see. High pitch. Good job by Smallman getting to that one. As Shelby Burkhart's with us. G9 Sexton's also tuned in with us as well. Thank y'all for tuning in. I hadn't even checked YouTube comments. I need to do that at some point. 1-2 count. One down here. Outside pitch for a strike. Good job by Harlow. He sits Cummings down. That's the first strikeout I've seen against Cummings. Actually, this year for me. Now, of course, I haven't been for every game here, but there was a game I missed. But here comes 12 gauge. Seth Smith. Can we get that run in from third? Outside for a ball. Maybe the lefty here is just a different look for Harlow. You know, he struggled with Dowdy. Now you got Seth Smith up as well. Maybe it's that left-hand look. If you've ever pitched before, you know it does feel a little bit different. There's typically a lot more righties than lefties. Ooh, right down Main Street. Didn't affect him that time. That's a good pitch right there by Harlow. Amber Hollis is tuned in with us as well. Want to remind everybody to go out and vote tomorrow. Election day here. Chop foul back to the ditch. And now the Bobcats down to their last strike in this bottom half of the sixth. Boy, the way this game's gone, it feels like you need that run at third right now. However you can get it. There's no style points here. Just find a way to get that run in from third. High outside for a ball. And it'll be Deuces Wild here for the Bobcats. Seth Smith, your batter. 12 gauge, the junior. Harlow with the look, gets the call. He's set. He kicks. He delivers inside for a ball. Good eye there by Seth Smith. Works the count full. Beautiful night for baseball, guys. I mean, beautiful. I see a lot of cars scurrying around over at softball. That game must be over. Bobcats were up big in game two. I know they won game one. It was a nail biter, but they got it done. High pitch there. That's going to be ball four. Heck of a job by Seth Smith. behind in the count and came up big. That's big time right there. And I tell you what, Reed McMasters has an opportunity to really help himself out. You remember he's pitching right now for the Bobcats. He's their third pitcher tonight. He's got runners at the corners. We'll see if Smith over there gets aggressive too. First pitch, we'll see what McMasters does. Down, ooh, for a strike. There we go. Okay, good pitch by Harlow. McMasters has ripped a couple of hits tonight. One of them was literally off the first baseman, and it bounced another 50 foot after that, it seemed like. The pitch, McMasters ahead of it for strike two. Man, the wind off that one. It's like an aftershock. Can McMasters bring in one more run at least here, maybe even two if you got a little hit and run going? Smith may not be the fastest kid on the team by any means, but he can scoot when he needs to. We've seen it tonight. Here's Harlow with the pitch. He kind of quick pitched him, and it worked. Strikeout of McMasters ends the inning, and Trumann still has a fighting chance here, folks. They are right in this game. There's your line score. 11-9 as we go to the top of the seventh. Trumann will have to at least plate two to extend this game. And we'll see if they can. It has been one heck of a battle, though. Back and forth, back and forth. I'm going to check on softball. There's a lot of cars moving over there, so I'm betting that game is over or close to being over. And it is on the ad video, so I'm assuming that they are done over there. I don't know that for a fact. I did see a lot of cars moving over there, and, of course, they're on the ad video, so I'd say there's a decent chance. I'm going to go to YouTube. I have not checked any comments from YouTube, and I'm so sorry. We have a ton of people watching on YouTube. My goodness, guys, I'm so sorry I missed y'all. Brittany Malone, thank you. You were trying to help me, Brittany, and I did not check the comments, so I didn't know. It looks like an A on Schubert. She just corrected me, and I wish I'd seen this earlier, Brittany. Hey, thank you for watching out for us. She said, I know it's a doozy. No, it's okay. It's really not that bad. I just thought it was an A. I thought it was Schubert. But either way, Schubert, by the way, Brittany, he has been dynamite out there. For those that have been watching tonight, Schubert's been playing center, and, man, that kid has saved – I don't know, 2, 3, maybe 4 runs. And Brittany, I don't know if you're kin to him or if that's a friend of yours, but a darn good ball player. I see a Dawn Schubert on here as well. She's got a heart. And some more folks on here that have tuned in with us. Thank you, guys. And Brittany, sorry about that. Again, it looks like an A. We're going to blame Trey Gossett. No, I'm kidding. Trey's been really nice. I appreciate him. Really, really good dude for the first-year coach for Trumann. And we're getting ready to resume what has been just an incredible game. I mean, an incredible game tonight. One of them you don't want to see either team lose, but unfortunately somebody does have to lose. That's how sports work. It's the beauty and the downside of competition. But here we are. Reed, the lefty, delivers for a strike on the outside corner of the plate to Whitsett. And Whitsett started the game on the bench, and they've brought him in, the righty. I like the stance. He looks posed. See what he can do against McMasters here. Off speed, a little low and out. And if you're going to miss, that's where you want to miss, though. When that thing's curving back in, it's easy to chase that thing. You don't want to miss that same pitch on the inside part of the plate, especially on a righty. McMaster winds, kicks, and delivers. Down low, good pitch there. Swung right through it. In fact, McMaster's hat came off. Both of these guys, Whitsett about swung out of his helmet, and McMaster's pitched out of his hat. This is a good little battle right here now. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. The delivery. Fires in there for a strike. Big first out there. The last thing you want is the leadoff runner on. That usually spells trouble, but we ain't got to worry about it here. And big number 29, Box, is going to talk to Trey Gossett over there, as you see. And he is a substitution, I think they said for 25 for Smallman, if I heard them right. Again, I want to thank Brittany Malone for giving me the Schubert, the correct name, because he deserves to get his name heard, and heck of a ball player. He's been fun to watch in center field. He really has. Here comes the Box off the bench. First pitch low. It's not easy being on that bench on not being kind of stiff, and you're just thrust forced into a big spot of this game, and you got a big lefty hurling them at you right now. Speaking of, there's strike one. Still early in the pitch count for Reed. Plenty of gas left in the tank, you would assume, for the big lefty. That time, Box got a piece of it, fouls it off to the right side past the Bobcat bench into the tarp area. Carson Dowdy's going to fly after that one. They called him Wheels earlier. We can't quite get him on the camera over there. I don't think this one will get him either. No. Either way, it's going to be a 1-2 count here. Box chokes up on the bat a little bit this time. Pitch, so close, just a little bit low for ball two. I tell you, I think Box thought it was a strike too. Nick Raperdon with us. Beth Lee Marl, Vernon Groves. 2-2 count. The pitch for McMasters. In there for a backwards K. Strikeout of Box. And the Trumann Wildcats are down to their last out, as we're starting to feel sprinkles behind us here. So we're kind of hoping, just for our sake and our equipment's sake, that McMasters can get this out. But it's been the toughest guy to possibly get out all night long. If Trumann had one more shot, this is the right guy to have at the plate. It's Greenwell, their leadoff hitter. He has been a menace to Bobcat pitching tonight. Chopped right to the catcher. It's Raper. They're going to say foul ball. I think it went off the plate is what they're going to say. Thought I just lost my stream there for a second, but no, we're good. You see the look from McMasters. Gets the call, and we got a timeout. I believe that was called by the hitter. I don't think that was anything the umpire needed there. I'm pretty sure it was the hitter. McMasters back on the bump. Here we go. 0-1 count. Almost hit him. Came really close to hitting him. They're going to say it did hit him. Let's watch the replay. I'm probably too late on this. Yeah, I'm too late. I'm sorry, guys. Coach George wants to talk. Coach George is saying that you can't ask the batter if it hit him. Well, now you got a runner on first and a tying run. Remember, Greenwell's been tough all night. Tying run, come to the plate. You can't even worry about the runner at first at this point. You got to worry about this guy right here at the plate. And that guy is Cameron. The throwback to first. Hello. And now the rain is starting to get a little bit more persistent. Ken McMasters get a save here for the Bobcats outside on that pitch. 1-1 count. The Bobcats can win this game. We will immediately shut the stream off just to try to save our equipment from the elements here. Right down Main Street there for McMasters. Trumann's down to the last strike. See Greenwell on first there. Cameron represents the tying run for Trumann, but they're down to their last strike. McMasters dealing, strikes him at the end of the ball game. Holy hay bells, what a game, what a finish. How about them Bobcats? the big-time victory over the Trumann Wildcats with a final score of 11-9. Holy hay bills, what a game. Unbelievable. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut the stream. Normally I would stay here and chat with you, even go to our sponsor video, but the rain is coming down and we got some expensive equipment out here. The last thing I want to do is to get this stuff damaged in any way, shape, or form, so I apologize about that. We certainly hope that you enjoyed this ball game. We know that we enjoyed bringing it to you, that is for sure. And, man, what a game. How about them Bobcats? Big, big, big night for Bobcat baseball and softball. It's a winner for the Bobcats, 11-9 over the